All right, here we go. We are back again for the Interim King session 5. Last week, the group finished up in Shimmerpost, setting out in a terrible storm, managing to make their way all the way to Northpass. Along their trek, they had an interesting encounter with a beast of legend and lore, as for a moment, the path disappeared and a T Rex came upon them. After running and hiding for a moment, the T Rex inevitably booped away and just disappeared, and the road came back to fruition in front of them with no real understanding as to why there was a T Rex. But after making their way to the junction and talking to some people along the way, warning them of the possibility of the legendary lizard, Dave had some fun words with the guards at the cross, uh, the crossroads, where he and the others were informed to just be careful upon the road. After making it to Northpass, the group collected a bag of holding and a few things throughout the town, venturing to the Clockwork Inn and experiencing the strangeness that is all of the automatons inside that inn, as well as spoke to the manager, proprietor of the particular place, and the next day went and talked to the Lieutenant Goldwith at the town guard, fully accepting a quest to help with a particular matter that he needed kept hush hush, uh, as there has been the disappearance of roughly 6 different women over the course of the past few months, and because of the people involved, he wishes to have you do it to keep everything under a hushed tone until all evidence can be attained. With that, we pick up from just outside the town guard as Tempe and Quartz and Dave have stepped back out into the sun just before midday after talking to Lieutenant Gold. Does anybody need a refresher on some of the information for the current quest at hand?
Dave
Um,
does, unless
yeah,
whoever wants to inform me. I can pretend I was outside peeing.
he was saying that there were some people gone missing, specifically women, correct, DM?
Specifically women, yes, sir.
And
As of the current
they
moment, 6 women have gone missing. One of the which they have found, and she was dead, and a number of other things.
and that the Goldwith was under the influence that it might be tied to the current election that's going on, but that's why he wants to keep it on the hush hush, but he's not sure. Or correct? Or is he
Yes,
confident that
no,
it's tied to
yes.
it?
He was not 100% confident, but he suspects it might have something, so he's trying to keep it hush just in case, as he doesn't want to inform all the potential suspects.
Okay. That's the gist.
Yeah, because it was like one of the election candidates was
As a matter of fact, a
essentially
Foxlawn Reed fellow, a Halfling gentleman, is currently going against an elven gentleman, half elven gentleman named Roland Aronath, uh, or Nath, because of the fact, and one of the big issues currently in that race is Reed fellow is against allowing women voting rights to the town and the Senate, where Roland is rolling on a platform of being for it.
Okay. I don't think we asked him, but we should have, or maybe we did. I don't recall. Did they bury the body of the latest victim, or do they still have that body?
The woman that they did find, the Annabelle Lawrence, the waitress that the body did eventually show back up a couple blocks away from where her home was, they have since buried her.
Okay, so they already buried her.
This sounds
As
like
a matter of
serial
fact,
killer.
they actually buried her about a day or two before you got here, because of
Okay.
the autopsy time, looking up the body, then getting things set with her family stuff. I don't know how much of you have actually had to be through like these processes, but they do sometimes take 2-3 weeks. And since she was murdered, yeah, it definitely takes a couple weeks because they have to go through and do all the stuff to do the autopsy, check for all the foul play, toxicology that they can do at the time. Fun stuff.
And,
Fun stuff.
and to be direct, you said she was murdered among other things. Is I don't know how. I'm just gonna be blunt. If anyone feels uncomfortable, let me know. Was it sexual assault? Is that also suspected?
Amongst torture.
Okay, torture.
Torture and assault.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure how comfortable we were all with that, so I just said other things.
I mean, if we're not celebrating it, I'm an adult. You know, if it's for lore, story purposes, I mean,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
there's
I
no
watched
celebration to any of this shit. Like, every bad thing in this
Yeah,
motherfucker is bad. Every
yeah,
bad
I'm
thing in
fine
this
with
We're
game is
not
bad.
celebrating it.
Well, there's some weird people. I just
I
for
know,
the group's sake,
I
I
know
just
what
want
you
to
meant,
voice like,
Dave. I know
okay, I'm
exactly
fine
what
with
the
dark
fuck you meant.
fantasy.
Because I've met people like that, and I know
Oh,
what you mean,
fuck.
and it's
Weird.
real fucking weird.
Yeah, I hope to never encounter that in D&D. Been lucky so far.
I haven't seen it in D&D. Think of that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've seen this shit in real life.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking. I don't know. I watched some of those videos where it's like D&D horror story shit, and just hearing
Oh
about
yeah,
some of the
no,
fucking
absolutely.
weirdos in that. But no, yeah. Anyways,
Eyes, put your dick in your pants.
All right, was Dave in there? Is that I didn't watch the
Dave was in there. Everybody was in there.
Okay.
Dave was in there. You were just T-posing. So we can just you were T-posing.
Got it. Well, gents, I say we go talk to the autopsy guy.
I agree. I wish they
yeah,
hadn't
sounds
buried the
like
body
best
yet,
lead.
but
Well, can you sniff it out, Tempe?
I'm not that kind of creature.
All right. Just saying, it's not a crime if we're trying to uphold justice. But all right.
We go do some grave robbing. Is
It's
that
not.
frowned upon?
I don't think in this case it would be, Quartz.
I wouldn't. Yeah,
I
think
don't
it would
actually
probably
mean robbing, but
Well, I mean,
know
you
what I
could
be
potentially,
digging up a
if you
corpse.
wanted, you could potentially turn back, go talk to the captain, and see what you could do as possibly trying to see about either exhuming the body or just talking to the people that did the autopsy and getting whatever they have on file.
let's
I
just
would-
do talking first.
Yeah, I'd like to un-T-pose and have a chat with this.
Well, sorry.
so-called
Tweet,
captain.
tweet, tweet, tweet. Metagaming bird. Tweet, tweet.
All right, well, I think we're down to go chat with the captain again.
All right. You turn around, walk back into the guardhouse, realizing you still had things that you would like to discuss with the captain. As you make your way in, you actually find him outside of his office talking to his secretary as he is getting ready to make his way to take care of some other things that he had recently told you he was having to take care of. So you can walk up and of course, greet him. He'll turn and say, "Oh, yes, is there anything else I can do for you?"
Yeah, Captain, I was off in La La Land last time. I need some clarification real quick. You said there were 6 victims. Is that correct?
So far, we have up to 6. Sir, what's your tone?
What
What's your tone?
A bit too loud.
Oh, Captain. What areas were they found in?
As of right now, we haven't really found more than the one. She was in the lower class homes within the western side of the town. She was found a few blocks from her home, and he'll give you the address of her home.
Okay.
And the
It's off over here.
okay, and the other missing dogs.
I tell you what, I will actually, for purposes of this, because you might want to go later, I'll go ahead. Come on. There we go. All right, there is the first set of homes.
Okay.
I have a question. Once Dave finishes, go ahead, Dave.
Yep, sorry, Dave.
Thanks. Sorry, I just wanted to. I'll just ask quietly. We'll assume I'm whispering. The
Yeah.
other 5 missing women. What areas were they last seen in, or did they go missing in?
As a matter of fact, and he'll give you. As a matter of fact, Kathy Peacha, she was last seen late night leaving the school on her way home. Some staff saw her on the way out. It was the last time she was seen. Jade, she was last seen after posing up at her veterinarian's office. And of course, he's giving you the areas. I'll mark these in a minute where he's giving you where they were last seen. And then, of course, Faith, she, Amenia, and Venera were all last seen prior to at their homes. They were missing the following morning, and their families thought they had left for school, as each one of them was a different college student for different things. So they thought they had left for school, and then it wasn't until about a week later that they realized that they were not at school, but were in fact missing.
Oh, okay, Tempe, you go ahead and ask your question, because I'm about to go like full detective mode above table. So I'll let you ask your question before I start.
Yeah, no,
Well, when you do hunting out in the wilds and you try to catch something, you oftentimes look for the hunting ground of where the creature hunts. So my curiosity tells me that it might be this murderer might be hunting specifically in one location. I'm curious where the victims' homes were. Are they all nearby? Perhaps they knew him.
Perfect.
Or her.
It's a matter of fact, as you ask that question, that's a perfect question. Give me 1 second as I'm going to mark both where they went missing. I'll put that in blue, and I'll mark each one of their homes, which will be in red. So home. That way it'll classify as him explaining to you. One of them. One. Food. Second. And blue. Just like and then blue, so veterinarian. Oh, it didn't change it.
Maybe you could do X's. Oh,
I'll do X's for those. I'm just gonna put them as blue X's, so that way they stand out. So, X. Okay, so that'll take care of that. Is one of the that's the one veterinarian. School is actually here. College students. Mage, college student. Annabelle worked over the book, so hers. And then the last one, which college student, Annabelle, Marion, that's school. That's all of them.
So the red indicates the homes.
The
And then
red is
X-
the indication of where they live. The X indicates where they were last seen.
Okay.
Okay, next question that I would ask. So they're all women, they all have that in common. Are they all relatively the same age or
They're
race?
all they are of varying races, between halfling, human, and half elf, as well. They ranged between 18 and 32.
I would ask the captain, were these women known, since he had suspected politics, were they known for going to protests, having any similar
Now,
political views?
that's a good question. As a matter of fact, he'll explain. He's going to turn around and take y'all back into his office real quick so y'all can discuss this properly without having to whisper. And he can kind of give you all more information. But what was the question again? I'm sorry, I brain farted.
So we got age, so varying races, but all between 18 and early 30s. And then the next one was, were they have similar ideologies?
Oh, yes, yeah, the political thing.
beliefs,
The political thing.
Yeah.
They might, based on what they've gotten from each one of the people closest to them, they definitely were for the idea, of course, changing the way that this is and allowing themselves to have more rights and things amongst the town and such. So they were all pretty much on that. They cannot find a link of any of them actually attending any of the rallies. Or even if they did, they can't find a link as to what their role in those rallies may have been.
You said they went to college, though, right?
Three of them were going to college. Those were a set of two 18-year-olds and one that was 19. Then you have one that is a 32-year-old teacher, a 27-year-old waitress, and a late 29 or like a 29.5-year-old veterinarian.
Okay.
Pretty diverse.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I'd say to the group at this point, or I'm just talking out loud, so I'm saying this to the group and in front of the captain here. Easiest, I would say, start at the college. We know 3 of the missing victims or 3 of the missing people are from the college.
And that's the thing is, there's no college here, right? So there's a regular school. These women, the reason it took so long is because each one of these colleges doesn't reside here. 2 of them were supposed to be going to college in Blaine, and one of them supposed to be in the Carisian Magic School to the south. And they clearly, after contacting these places, did not arrive, which then set these parents to trying to figure out what happened.
And what's this building outside the council hall?
That's the school. That's the school hall. I didn't I didn't make a picture for it. I should have, but that one's the school.
So we got. Yeah. What? Sorry. Go ahead.
So 3 of the women that were supposed to go to college were previously attending that school.
You figure if they're from here, they definitely attended this school.
They attended, but also one was a teacher. Is there a teacher there as well?
Yeah, the teacher was at this school. Like I said, she was the 32-year-old, and last she was seen at the school.
Is she I'm sorry, is the teacher the one of the 3? Or is there a 4th?
One of the 3
college girls.
No, they're so you figure she did go to college, considering she's a teacher. Without generally knowing, but if you ask him, he will state that she did also attend the college in Blaine to get her degree. The one that is the veterinarian also attended one of the colleges in a veterinary college in Blaine. So there is that. The one offstanding thing here is that one of the victims goes to a completely different area for college. Of course, two of them went to college in Blaine. Two of them are currently going to college in Blaine. One of them is currently going to college in the Parisian school, and one of them never went to college at all and is a waitress.
The waitress, out of general curiosity, where did she work?
She worked at the Daring Cook.
Ooh, okay, that seems just a hunch here. Again, I don't know. It almost seems like maybe I don't know if these women knew each other, but if they did, hypothetically speaking, they might meet somewhere to talk. And I'm wondering if they met at a restaurant or something like that.
Ooh.
It's not a bad idea.
It is.
So-
We could ask around the
Yeah.
inn. Maybe we already talked to the owner there, or
Again-
I don't know if that was the owner.
Just a hunch. Just a hunch.
It's a good idea though.
So on top of that hunch, I'm just throwing out my Occam's razor thought. We know that 3 of the girls went to the school and one was a teacher at this school. That gives us one location that 4 victims were centered at. So one thought would be talk to staff and students there, anybody who knew them and who they were associated with.
Mm-hmm.
The restaurant is a great idea that I didn't think of. And then the third option in my mind is if these women were all supporting the one politician who was pro the movement of allowing women more rights, then Occam's razor would state that our suspect is most likely a supporter of being against this movement, so a supporter of the other politician, or even that politician specifically. So on top of, I would say,
Which-
checking that restaurant.
Yeah, as
this-
far as that though, I'd say that's probably the most concrete thing that we know, or at least we think we know, is that whoever is doing this is on the opposing side politically of these missing women.
If these women knew each other, that's our link. And honest to goodness, it's close enough to where we're currently at. That might be the first place we stop, is the restaurant.
Yeah. Also, the autopsy for the one that was found, I think, would be really useful to get a hold of.
If you want to do that, you can do that here. If you want to talk to him about it, he can get you a writ to go talk to the doctors in the mortuary, see what they can get you with their reports. At least
Probably
of the
we
one
can-
victim they've been able to do anything with.
Perfect.
Yeah, let's do that. Turn the stone while it's
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
You've been talking to him. You ask him to see if he could possibly supply you with a writ. He'd be more than willing to do so. He'll take care of that for you, hand it to you, give you directions through the bastion to find the mortuary. You can make your way there and talk to one of the lead doctors in there. I didn't want to say mortuary. But they will greet you. You'll hand over the writ. They'll go fetch that. As you look over it, from what they've been able to ascertain, she was not treated well for at least upwards of a month. Had multiple lesions, had rope marks on all 4 of her limbs, as well as a number of strange growths upon her body. And there was growths.
Okay. Fuck.
And what appeared to be the possibility of skin grafts. But they can't be certain because they're like, it's really, really weird, because not only we're not sure if it was skin grafts or what the hell the skin was even from.
Okay, so it's like attached skin. It's not like it looked like she got like flayed by something.
No, it's attached. Their best was like it had been burned yet not. Like it
Okay.
was raw muscle and flesh and scar tissue at the same time.
And who? Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to ask real quick. Do they know what kind of growths were? I mean, that seems peculiar.
He'll tell you unofficially. One of them looked like a fucking tentacle.
Okay.
One of them looked like a tentacle, and the hand that looked like it had been grafted. The fingers looked like they had been fused together.
I'm gonna add. Who am I speaking to? The corner, for lack of a fantasy word.
Yeah, corner.
Okay, so based on where was the body found? We'll start with that.
Again, here I'll go ahead and give this to you, just so that way it's more. Put it in green. Her body was found.
Okay.
In what, like an alley?
In an alley.
Okay. When the body was found, was there any scent on it? Any type of insect that would be associated with a certain type of terrain?
There
Or
were
anything
no
that would
there were no strange insects. The body did have an odor of some strange incense.
incense?
Mhm.
Okay.
As
Well,
though
it's
wherever she had been heavily coated in this particular smell.
You have a sample?
He doesn't have an actual sample of it anymore. It's just what's in the report. He'll give you a general it'll give you a general breakdown of what scent it is. Heavy lavender and vanilla.
nice.
Was there any magic, any type of magic associated with the body that, let's say, a detect magic spell would be able to follow, track, or see?
Nothing they could necessarily detect would detect magic. There's oh damn. There is definitely, along with these strange mutations of the body, there was definitely some virus existed within her blood.
Okay. Here's a question. Was there any unique objects on her body that were not like a tentacle, not human, but any physical object, such as a pendant, a liquid, anything that you have a sample of, or that I would
The
recognize, or that we
only
would
thing that he can give you in this particular regard, and give me a second, see if I can find for you, because I'm sure you get this. Should be right here. There we go. He will state, and there is an image where there was a recreation of it done. He will state that there was a very strange symbol, almost carved or burned into her body, just under her collarbone, that looked like this. The picture is in the just in case.
Is this the same symbol we saw in the bandits by chance?
It is not. It is not the same symbol you saw in those bands.
That looks straight out of like Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Okay, this will be the last thing I do, and then because I feel like I'm dominating the game at the moment, and I'm so sorry.
You're gonna do.
No,
I'm
dude,
trying
you're
not
great.
to like.
We're doing detective work.
You're
Yeah.
doing fantastic.
I've got a hunch.
I'm
Do
loving
your thing,
a
and I'm
lot
gonna
of
tell you a
this.
hunch.
I'm having a fucking time.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. I want to hear your hunch first. So, well,
Yeah.
I'll say this to the group. My idea is to take this drawing, either redraw it or take the one he gave me, and immediately cast locate object. To see if this physical, non-living drawing is within 1,000 feet of us. And I'm gonna fucking cast that around a few spots around this city. That's why I'm asking. On top of looking for any things that we would notice out in the public. So I'm trying not to metagame. I'm trying to stay on what my cleric would know, or
You're
like
doing
put too much
great.
my actual detective, like, police mentality in it. So a cleric would, I assume, know how the dead is, work with dead bodies and healing. So, and plus general magic. So I'm looking for. So we know. Never mind.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The idea of doing this with people that actually know how to do this is fucking great to me.
Actually, I
It's
was
so
thinking
fun.
that in my
It's
head
so
too.
it's so fucking fun to me. I'm like, this is amazing because I'm used to doing this without people that do know how to do that. Matter of fact, there you
Well, I'm
go.
trying not to turn this into a 6-hour interrogation of the
no,
DM.
I get it. But at the same time, I'm having a blast. But there you go. There's the actual symbol on the guy from earlier in the game.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, I'll just tell the group my short intention within the fantasy realm here is to cast locate object on this symbol. Tempe, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, so I don't metagame here. DM, do we have a map of the town?
You currently do not have a map of the town.
Okay, then I can't metagame. But based on the little bit of info I've gotten in this town, I can make a hunch on this matter. And what makes me curious, I've got two curiosities. One's metagaming, one is not. I'll go with the one that is not currently. Incense are not common in... I mean, you have to have a lot of incense for a body to smell like it. So, just a hunch. I'm curious if any of the how do you say, prostitutes or courtesans that you can purchase and hire at the ghastly Pegasus we were told about. I'm curious if we walk in there and we notice anything of large incense.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, yes, I will be honest. The Ghastly Pegasus does also have a lot of incense in it. Establishment is one that would require it, I suppose. And at the same time, I will state that the incense in that particular establishment is more of a jasmine.
Okay, I was just curious. I'm thinking.
No, it's yes, it's a solid question there. But it is more of a jasmine. The other thing, if I can, as far as that goes, it's a good thing to look into too. Just OOC, I'm like, yeah, it's not a bad thing to look into.
Well, we can go to the
idea that I have.
As far as using the idea of tracking the incense, especially in a town this size, is there a lot of magic users? Is there a lot of establishments that would? Does the church? Sorry, now you've got me doing it. Fuck.
Well,
something I thought about though, to interrupt. If the body was found here in the town, and it was that just visually disturbing, how badly it was, treated, for lack of better words, it seems like they wanted it to be found. Because I can't imagine that whoever that was escaped like that.
Oh, most likely. Probably sending a message.
That's what I mean.
Possible.
Especially if it was just left in an alleyway.
Do we know if all the bodies were left out in the open?
They haven't found any of the other people yet. That's the only one that's
been
found within, and that was 3 weeks ago. And like I said, she's a few blocks from where she actually lived.
Yeah.
She was missing for about 2 months before she finally showed back up.
Honestly, we might run into if we
The
do
body.
find these
I will
women.
state. I will state this, especially for Dave, just in case, and everybody else. If you about the body, if you ask about like the other part, like her body, any other contaminants, blah 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 blah. They will state that other than that, she was covered in all sorts of different soot, so that's why they're having a hard time linking exactly where or if she escaped or was put there, because her feet and body contain all sorts of different materials, from feces to leaves to dirt to uh, urine to all sorts of things.
Bunch of nasty stuff.
Bunch of
but,
nasty
but
stuff.
no, so, but nothing that would like, you know,
The
I guess my
problem is
question.
because it wouldn't narrow down necessarily where she
Okay.
traveled. That's why I'm letting you know as
Okay.
like that, because there's so many different elements. It's like she could have gone through this, or she could have gone through here.
Mhm.
She could have been dragged. She could have run. We're not sure.
So I would ask the captain with the soot, the leaves, and the feces. See, but the scent was heavy jasmine.
No,
I'm sorry.
lavender and vanilla.
Vanilla. Was there any? Did it look like she went through a sewer?
It's possible.
But hard to tell.
That's the problem. Is they're like it's so hard to narrow down if it was indeed a sewer, or if she got caught in a rainstorm, because at the same time there was a lot of rain that night. So, but the thing is that they will contain is that she was covered in more things than seems natural for how much rain there was within that night.
Okay. What I'll say within the scope of what a cleric would know, and leaving my brain out of it,
Mm-hmm.
I would say I don't think it's prostitutes, to respectfully counter Tempe, only because we're finding women of, it seems, slightly upper class, with the exception of
I
waitress.
I wasn't thinking of the women themselves. I was thinking
Oh,
of the
okay.
culprit.
Yeah, maybe the culprit.
Okay, got it. It doesn't seem to be. That's all I'll say. I'm trying to stay in character. All right,
No,
that's
I
all.
got you. I got you.
I'll stick with my biggest hunch, and my biggest hunch is that we should find a link between the women. So I think we should make a few stops in town and talk to some other people. Specifically, my biggest hunch would be the daring cook.
Absolutely. You have all of the addresses to their homes. You have where they have disappeared, where the body was found, possible list of suspects already. Sounds like y'all have a pretty good game plan. So,
Could we ask for a map from the
Oh yeah,
the guy?
definitely.
the
Oh, yeah.
the doctor himself does not have a map, but there is a map store in the town.
Okay,
As a matter of fact, it is just 2 doors down from Wiggins' Arcane Power.
Alright.
Wiggins is another place. Tempe will say. You said incense is used for magic, right?
It is used for magic. It is used for clerical rituals. It is used for covering up other scents. It is used for any number of things. Wiggins' Arcane Powers and Shrooms and I would be your 2 best bets for looking
Who sells
into
them?
who sells incense.
That's another lead.
Okay. Real quick, can I do a religion check to see if I can recall as a cleric anything that would require jasmine and no, sorry,
Or the lavender and
lavender
vanilla.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay, sorry. And I gotta add a D4. Where's religion? And I'm gonna get some guidance.
With that 27,
Ooh.
Fucking net.
there you definitely know that there is a number of different rituals that involve a variety of different incenses. This particular ritual could be a number of different things, but based on the symbol and the lavender as a whole with this, you are definitely sure that it is connected to some type of ritual. You are just uncertain as to what type of ritual.
Mm,
But you damn sure know it's used for some type of ritual. And it's definitely some type of ritual, religious ritual. There we go.
okay, so a religious ritual was done. So, would this ritual, based off my recollection, does it have to do with one of the gods that we would be aware of, or goddesses?
No, as a matter of fact, because of the fact that of this symbol, that natural 20, and this particular class, you're definitely certain that this has to do with some god that you've never heard of.
Okay, and I will share that with my teammates. And I will also bring up, after we follow the other leads, if we don't get a solid lead, I want to check the school as well. But we can do the cook and the arcane powers and stuff first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. With that, would you like to go ahead and go to the Daring Cook, or you want to head to get a map, or?
Probably we can get a map and just because we got to go back into town to Wiggins. So let's go to the cook first.
All right. Heading across the encampments to the cook. Head on into the cook. Of course, let's see. Yay! Looking at the Dairy Cook. Of course, now it has the actual stuff on it, so you can eat if you want. But you will head to the Daring Cook. When you get there, there's one hostess there. She'll ask you if she can seat you. Would you a party of 3? Is there anyone else coming?
Just the 3 of us.
Oh, all right.
Or else may wait outside.
Absolutely. If you head in, she'll set you down. Waitress will come over a couple minutes later. Hey, how you doing today, fellas? Can I help you with anything? Drink orders? Anybody interested in the Cook's Challenge?
The Cook's Challenge?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We have the Daring Challenge here. If you can finish a 16-ounce ribeye, 2 loaded baked potatoes, a half rack of ribs, some baked beans, coleslaw, and a couple of these rolls, and as well as this half pound of chicken, within 45 minutes, it's free.
Sign me up.
Absolutely. It is 5. It is 5 gold if you lose.
That is so much fucking food. Okay.
Is there a bard in this restaurant?
There is not a bard per se. There's not an actual bard in this restaurant. This one is
okay.
definitely a lot. This is purely restaurant. It is family fun and all that. As you come in, there's of course a number of people there for lunch. A waitress, like I said, she comes there. You order that. She'll take your orders if you all want to get anything else. Which, if you want, if anybody else wants to do that challenge, we'll cover that. That is a series of con checks to see if you manage to finish it or you pay.
She real quick before they do that, did she sell tobacco in a pipe?
As a matter of fact, they do actually have a the word humidor here as well, so she could get you some cigars or pipe tobacco.
I'll do a pipe tobacco in a pipe.
Absolutely.
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
I'm trying to get in my detective mode.
Absolutely. She will bring 2 pipes. Would anybody care for anything to drink with their pipe?
What's fantasy whiskey called?
Well, there's a number of different ones, which you can just say whiskey. I have a number of different ones like Firebrand and Dragon's Breath and all sorts of fun shit like that if you really want to get into it, but you can just say whiskey.
I'll firebrand. I'll take a small
Ooh,
glass of firebrand. Hold the ice. 2 drops of water.
absolutely. That firebrand is smooth and has a smoky flavor. Just a slight. It's not quite cinnamony so much as it is like a jalapeno back flavor with that spice on top of it.
That sounds good.
How much is all that so I can keep track?
That right there will be for the spirit. Will be 5 silver.
How much for the pipe and tobacco?
For the pipe and tobacco, for both of them, another 5 silver.
Okay. Tempe, I got your tobacco.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then, like I said,
that's
she will
an
go
inventory.
fetch that. She'll get your whiskeys for you. She will put in the order for Quartz, and of course announce that he is attempting the daring challenge. She will start, and you will see a couple of waiters come out and bring and basically fill half your table with food. Quartz, they will tell you, all right, and your time begins now, and they'll turn over a large hourglass that she says set for 45 minutes, and you can begin. Give me a con save for the first 15 minutes.
All right.
Can I give him guidance on that to help him?
Yeah. It's a skill
want it?
check.
Yeah, I want it.
Roll a d4 with you. I got your back.
Hey.
All
Oh, fuck
right.
it.
You first 15 minutes, you are fucking powering through. All right, let me get that next 15.
Man versus food.
Quartz wants this goddamn picture on the wall.
Oh,
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Half an
He
hour
wants that
in.
goddamn picture
Yeah,
on the
no.
wall.
Half an hour in, Quartz is fucking dominating this
skeleton a
rack of
little
ribs. He is eating eating one of the potatoes, a whole goddamn bit of the first bit. He's chomped down on this whole rack of ribs at this point. He's eating 3 corn on the cobs. All right,
DM,
let's get in.
Is there people watching?
Oh yeah.
Can I do real quick? I'm not trying to interrupt. A perception check. Does anybody look to be not enjoying the festivities?
Absolutely. Give me a perception check, and Quartz, give me another con save for that last 15 minutes. Here's where it really counts. Quartz.
Wait, take guidance with it.
Oh, well, yep. Wasn't that the +2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a +2 there.
Oh,
it's a bless.
I got blessed right
Either
now.
way, he's giving you a bless.
Same roll.
He's blessed you. Whatever. But a 14
check
plus
that.
2, that's a 16. Sir, you
Yes.
get those ribs down, and you are just trucking confident as you hit the chicken and the last of those potatoes and beans, and it hits you like a fucking truck. About 5 minutes left, and you feel it start coming back up. And you have to make for the waste bucket that they have supplied you, and you have failed the challenge.
Oh. You gotta hit 3 20s in a row.
No, as a matter of fact, you have to hit a 10, a 15, then a 20.
Oh.
So I was like, that's fucking terrible. He has wasted the best rolls on the 2 easier
yeah.
ones. But either way, they are clapping for you. They let you know it was a valiant attempt.
Quartz
And
is pissed. He's like, son of a bitch.
but it will be 5 gold.
5 gold.
Now, Tempe, as this is going on, your friend is chomping away, people are paying attention. There is one waitress that isn't really paying attention to this and seems to be distracted.
Like with her work, or just in her mind?
More like in her mind. Like something is on her mind, and it is keeping her completely distracted as to what she is doing.
I'm not in the eating challenge, so during the eating challenge, because I wander over and tap her on the shoulder and get her attention. Miss, are you okay? What seems to be the matter?
Oh yeah,
You seem
is there
distraught.
Oh, is there anything I could help you with? Yes, it's just it's been a rough couple weeks and just had a lot on my mind. Thank you for noticing, but is there anything I could do for you? Anything you could use for your table?
Yes. I'll take her hand in my hand. When you get a break, would you mind talking to me? I have some questions. And when I take my hands away, there's five gold pieces in her hand.
Yeah. Well, I guess I suppose good. Yes, I have a break here in about 30 minutes.
Perfect.
Yes, well, I shall see you then.
Thank you.
And she'll busy herself again.
And then I'll go back to Quartz.
Oh yeah, and of course about 5 minutes after that is when he begins to hurl, and the crowd goes, "Whoa, no!" Valiant attempt and all that good stuff. After about everybody settles back in, and some of the people leave, and the staff has set themselves back to where they should be. About 15 more minutes goes by, and the lady kind of pass by your table, and as she does, she'll nod to another area where seems to be more staff seating.
So,
Okay.
just to interject real quick, because I intended on doing the same thing that Tempe just did,
Mm-hmm.
with the addition of looking for any scent of lavender and vanilla or any sign of that symbol. What kind of checks do you, or I can just wait for this part to be handled before.
You can go ahead. No, you can go ahead and roll that while that's happening. While that has
Okay,
happened, because while he was doing that, you can definitely have been doing it. Give me a survival since you're relying on scent.
Okay, and then could I do perception for a symbol if needed?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's survival with guidance. Where's my? And then a perception for that symbol with guidance as
That's
well.
really good. Unfortunately, in this particular establishment at the moment, there is no one with that symbol on, and the only thing you can smell in here is the delicious scent of cooking meats and sides.
A little bit of
Okay,
corpse
cool.
And
Thank
of
you.
course, and tobacco.
Hell yeah, yeah. No, I'm hitting that pipe and playing jazz in my head.
Uh,
All right, Teppy, sorry.
No, it's fine. I'll walk. I'll essentially when she walks back to the staff seating area, I'm going to tap you and you, Dave, and Quartz on the shoulder and like follow me. I have a lead.
Absolutely.
And lead them back to the tables. And I assume she's sitting at a table, right?
Yeah, she's at a table in like. I'm sure you've been to those restaurants where they have like the little closed off seating areas where they can like close like the French sliding doors or whatever, like the sliding doors where they can cut off the general public, and a lot of times staff will sit back there. Same deal. Same exact deal. I almost started mentioning Ryan's and then realized how old that made me.
Ryan's.
Sit down at the table and be very polite. And ma'am, if you don't mind, my friends here as well as I have some questions we'd like to ask. If that's not too much trouble.
I don't know what I'm just a low waitress. I don't help you with, but you seem to have made my next few months, so I feel as though I should try to help.
We're and before I say it, I kind of glance around. Is there anybody listening in? I'm trying to have a conversation.
No, as a matter of fact,
Not anybody.
when y'all walk in, there is some staff. She is set on the other side. They are on the far end. They've looked at you a couple times, but that's nothing standing out.
And I'll
Just like
keep
that general thing where people will look over just because like they see someone walking and moving and stuff, so they'll look over and go, "Oh, okay," and then turn back to what they were doing.
Actually, shit, I already said it. Damn it. I'll say,
You're good.
we were hired to look into some missing people, and we heard that one of those missing people worked here. And curious if you know about this woman.
Give me an insight as you ask that. It's not going to be very hard because this woman is already slightly shaky.
Oh, that's not very good though.
Yeah, but like I said, it was easy. So, as you mention the possibly knowing one of the victims, you definitely see in her face go a little paler.
I see you knew them.
Well, Annabelle, she worked here, and I heard that they had found her not terrible, but we haven't really gotten any word as to if she's okay or not. But I have been desperately. She left from work a couple months ago, and I haven't really seen her since overall. I know she had been talking about recently getting a new boyfriend, and she was excited about that. And
what was the boyfriend's name?
she hadn't said, but she said he was rather important, although she had said something about her parents' disapproval, possibly disapproving, and although she made mention of maybe being able to do some good, she wasn't very clear as to what.
Okay, sorry, I'm writing this down.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Annabelle, you say, did she have any friends? Did she meet anybody here? Anybody come see her besides her boyfriend, obviously?
Well, her boyfriend never came here. She had, I guess, been recently seeing him for about a month prior to her disappearance. There was another girl, I believe, named Faith. Well, a younger girl that had visited her here one time. They said something about a meeting, but I didn't quite catch what it was.
That's okay. That's okay. Is Faith any relation to the victims?
One of the victims is named Faith Wallace. She was the magic student.
Well, any other details you could tell me, or any of you guys have questions that I haven't thought of? And I point to Dave or Quartz.
Are you afraid of anything? I'll just ask her that bluntly.
I mean, anything that people would normally be afraid of, I guess. Of course, with people going missing, my friend missing, it definitely frightens me.
And
I
do you have
don't want to walk home by myself.
And do you have any thoughts on why these people have been going missing lately?
Well, I know my friend said Annabelle is gone, as well as another friend of mine, Jade. She left, as far as I know, I don't mind. Spoke to her probably a week or two prior to her disappearing, and all I've heard is that she was possibly on some sort of venture to help with some animals on farms outside of the town, is what I've been told.
And as a woman who works at a restaurant around lots of customers, is there any general gossip among the women on a general thing they fear? Any rumors or folklore tales?
Well,
Essentially, what I'm trying to ask your GM is, as a woman, are women in the town kind of like, hey, it's, this guy's always coming in here and being a creep, and now women are missing. Without metagaming,
Oh yeah,
I'm
no,
trying to ask
you're good.
them what.
So
Okay.
that's where I figured we were going with all this. So that's where we're about to get into is. So she will then essentially let you know that the general gossip among the ladies is primarily about the discourse between them and Reedfellow, and at the same time, them talking about their protests and some women being for them, some women being against it, as it seems to be rocking the boat too much, and so on. That is her general information, as well as there seems to be a group of women that seem to be putting a lot of this together, but apparently, due to a lot of worry about these women being targeted, uh, nobody's really sure, unless apparently maybe they're part of the group, who it is that's running these protests.
Nobody knows who's running these pro women's right protests.
No, because a lot of them are all being essentially fed flyers shortly before each one of them.
You have one of these flyers on hand?
She will actually pull one out. There was one about a night before it's the one from the night before the latest victim went disappearing. Or they suspect, from your information, not through her, but through the other people, that based on the timeline and when everybody contacted, it's about a week prior to her getting, a little bit more than a week prior to her getting reported as missing. So if you follow that same timeline, it's within about 24 to 48 hours of the possibility of where she really went missing.
Okay, I'm going to immediately cast Locate Object on that flyer to see if there's a large stack, because I'm sure these flyers are going to pop everywhere, but I'm going to see if I can sense a large stack of them together in a set location, such as an off.
Absolutely. This particular flyer, because it's been so long since this particular event has transpired, there is not any large groups of them in any particular one place. They're kind of all scattered about. Best you can figure is the largest actual congregation of them is in the dump.
I'd ask her where in town someone could print this many flyers yet.
The newspaper printer, school, possibly the Fair Merchant Exchange. Any one of those locations may actually, they all contain different printing presses.
Okay. That's all I got for the moment.
Is Jade one of the missing victims as well?
Jade Summers is one of the missing victims. She is a veterinarian.
So
the
it
woman
seems as-
mentioned Jade and that she was a veterinarian.
Okay, so we found our link. These women, they might not know all each other, but they certainly know some of them.
But they all seem to be part of the same pro women's right protest.
Mm-hmm.
We know somebody's sending these flyers out. We know somebody doesn't like these women for whatever reason. There's also the... I'll hold that thought, because now I'm going too far into...
I'm curious about the boyfriend.
Yeah. No loose ends.
I don't have any more questions at the more least that I can think of. Would you mind if I stop by every now and again if I come up with something?
Yes. Yes, I believe so. That seems fine.
Thank you so much. Just for the time being, I would avoid any protests. Just a hunch, and it might be a good idea to lay low, if you will.
Indeed. Well, I have to come to work, and aside from going to work, I just pretty much go home these days.
Well,
Traveling groups.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Lock your door.
Traveling groups, keep a dagger in your boot, and if you get any more of these flyers, find one of the three of us and let us know.
I will.
You have a dagger? Do you need one?
She will pull it's not quite a dagger so much as just a 5-inch blade out of her boot.
Okay, stab him in the balls. Always go for the balls, nothing else.
I will say, where are we staying at currently?
Currently at the Clockwork. Well, you're at the Clockwork Inn as far as you're staying for the night.
Okay.
You paid for I
I'll let
think
her-
2 nights. So
I'll let her know if you think of anything, any details or anything happens. We're staying at the Clockwork Inn, and you can come anytime. If we're not there, you leave a message with the bartender, and
oh wait, no, you paid for 3 nights. I am so sorry. Y'all paid for 3 nights because y'all bargained and persuaded them to throw an extra couple gold in for you.
and I'm not talking about their stupid robot things. You find a person, and they'll get the message to us.
Yes, I will. I will. Well, with that, my break is just about up. If there's anything else I can help you with, just please come see me.
No problem. Take care.
And she'll stand up and walk her way out to begin her shift again.
I would, if I haven't already, I'm gonna inform my companions about the ritual that I sensed, and I would recommend other leads to follow. My personal hunch of leads to follow would be going to the church to discuss different rituals and gods. Again, the school and possibly the where the body was found to see if we can. Wait, how long ago was the body? No, that was weeks ago. Never mind. All right, the school and the church are 2 places I would like to go until unless something obvious pops up. But I'm down for whatever. I'm just saying those are 2 spots I'd like to go.
Well, we got across town, so why don't we stop by Wiggins Arcane Powers and see about the incense and see if they sell large quantities to anybody in particular.
Okay. Oh, and a map.
Oh yeah, true.
All right. You can head across town after that. Oh, not what I was trying to grab. All right, there we go. Move over there, and let's go ahead. You can head on into the shop for the map and purchase a map of the. It'll cost you about 50.
I had to step away for a second, and some crazy stuff kind of just happened.
Understand?
Freaking girlfriend went up to the store down the street, and some dude just like opened the truck door and just got in.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Was
like-
he on drugs or something, or wrong
He was
car?
like, she said he was like super drunk and was like, he said, "Oh, I thought it was an Uber." And just, she was
Thought it was an
freaked
Uber.
out. I had to step away and talk to her for a second.
Gotcha.
Understand. Understand. Really? Oh, at least it wasn't anything terrible.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
Quart-
I mean, a
Quartz,
little
we-
scared, but
Yeah, no, absolutely. But
yeah. What
yeah.
did I miss?
You're fine. I was going to tell you that the women are at least 3 of the women knew each other.
Okay.
If not
And,
directly, they definitely knew each other offhand.
And this
Yeah,
is
and-
so to interrupt that, just an idea that instantly popped into my head. So 3 of them outside of the school knew each other, and then possibly 3 at the school knew each other.
Well, you're not entirely sure about that. You're putting the
Okay.
connection for the school thing together with the idea that 3 of them were still relatively young. One of the teachers was 32, so there's a likely chance that she knew of at least 2 to 3 of them if she taught at the school.
All right.
One of the victims had a recent boyfriend.
I heard
Did-
that part.
Did she say that the boyfriend had some? What were they doing? Like a job or
She
something?
stated that the victim had stated that her boyfriend was relatively powerful and influential. She had not stated his name or what he did, and that she thought her parents would disapprove, but she also had stated that she thought maybe she could do some good, but didn't describe what good she thought she could do.
Okay.
The
Did you
boyfriend
hear
has
the part
also
of-
never been to the been to the shop, and they had been dating for around a month prior to her disappearing.
Gotcha.
And did you hear the part about the flyers, Quartz?
I think that's right when I had stepped away.
Also,
So,
the flies.
Yeah, the protests that are being ran, somebody's putting all the flyers out to get the protest together, but nobody knows who.
Okay. Okay.
And we're currently on our way to Wiggins, or are we at Wiggins? And we're
Getting the map.
Well,
map.
you've already gone. Well, you're going to the shop down the road from Wiggins, grabbing the map. That'll be about, like I said, 15 silver. You get that. You'll get a map. You'll see the town, and it'll tell you each one of these things that I have plastered on the map.
Gotcha.
And then you can go over to Wiggins. When you step in, of course, Wiggins, the gnome gentleman, is there. Greet you once again. You're going to ask him about the incense. As you ask him about the incense, he'll go, "Well, if you just wait a moment, I have my ledgers here. Just a moment," and he'll hop down and scurry over to an office and and you'll hear some things moving. He'll come back and go, "Well, blip," and he'll look through and go, "Well, I don't have anything recent of any large incense purchases within the last month or so."
Oh, it would be before that, probably.
Let's see.
3 to
This
4
is
at
goes
least.
back. This is one from this year, so I do have one large incense purchase of lavender for a for your for a Brian Locke.
Brian Locke.
Yes, gentleman. Yes, he came in about 6 months ago. Buying for about 600 gold pieces worth of incense.
Whoa.
It's quite a bit of incense.
Yes, it is.
Yes, he said he was a traveling merchant of sorts, and well, essentially, he said he was a traveling priest that went around giving incense to local clergy.
Priest of
Hmm.
what?
What did he say that was? Oh, Sylvanus, I believe.
Priest of Sylvanus. Did he have a symbol similar to this one? And I'll hand him the drawing of the symbol that I got from the
He'll
captain.
look at the symbol and go, "Not quite like that one. I mean, I guess the circle seems similar. His was more of a sun over a withering leaf.
Is he an
But
elf?
No human, I believe."
The human
Interesting.
worshipping Sylvanus, eh?
Yes, our human says he was worshiping Sylvanus, traveling, he said. Like I said, the outward circle had somewhat of that same chronology, or the runes. There we go. The runes upon the edge of there, but the center there was a large sun over what looked like a withering leaf.
All right. That's all I got.
So the incense that was noticeable on the body was vanilla and lavender. Does he sell vanilla and lavender incense? I'm assuming. I know he sells lavender. Does he sell vanilla?
He does sell vanilla, but the main point here is the only large purchase he has like that is of lavender.
Okay. I would like to purchase some lavender and vanilla incense off of him.
Absolutely. You can get, how much would you like?
Maybe a good handful. Nothing major. Not
All right.
600 gold. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. 1,000 sticks.
You want like a couple golds piece worth, like
Yes.
about 5-6 sticks. All right, he'll give you a couple gold piece, give you about 6 sticks of each.
Perfect.
I paid for the map, by the way. I took that out of my currency. just so you
Okay,
guys
Okay.
know.
dope. But as of, like I said, right now, that is what he has for you as far as any information about his ledger and sales that has anything to do with a large sum of incense sale.
I say to the guys, Rofsmy's good tracker with smell.
That's a
Good.
really good idea, Timpy.
Also, real quick, just now that I'm thinking about it, being that I'm in the center of town while holding that symbol, I'm going to cast my last level 2 spell slot for a locate object. Can I sense
What
that
item are you
symbol?
looking at? The symbol? That
Yeah.
particular symbol? How far does that shit reach? That's a really, I need to
1,000.
know. 1,000 feet?
Yeah, 1,000 feet.
Okay, let's say from here. It's legitimately a good question. So most of that'll cover the. So you'll cover the whole town. You're gonna miss the Pegasus because the Pegasus is actually like 2 hours outside of town. I just put it right there
Okay.
so you can see it. But it's 2 hours out. But you've got the whole. Wait, hold up. Is this right? I do have this right. 1,400. 850. We'll check. I want to make sure I actually have that set up correctly because
Yeah. I don't want to cheat it and get any
Yeah,
too
no,
good information here.
that's on me. If I the
I get some
whole
water. I'll be right back.
town is about. I fuck this because the whole town is about 12 miles across.
Okay, so how many feet are in a mile?
Well, yeah, about 12 miles. So let me get that. Well, it's 5,280 feet to a mile.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow. Okay.
Yeah.
12 miles.
That's honestly,
So-
when you started pulling the ruler out, I was like, not really small town.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
so
let me. I'll get this fixed.
163rd of the radius.
It's not
So here, let me get this.
terrible.
I think I
Yikes.
should be able to set this. That is nope. 0.6 was way too goddamn high. So 2. There to there. 2 low, so double that. So like 4.4 of a mile. So just almost a half. From tip to that's it right there. That's the exact measurement on the fucking other map. So there we go. The inside of this, from there to there, about 14.8 miles. So the inside of it's just under 4, so about 13 miles away, and about 17 that way. So there we go. So 1,000 feet is about there. So within that particular area, I cannot. No, there's none of those symbols right there.
Wow. Yeah, that's not far at all.
Yeah.
Now that I got the measurement. All right, well.
I
it was worth a
apologize
shot.
for not having that correct to begin with, but we got it fixed, and it's still worth a shot. It's still always good. Always a good idea. You never know. That shit could pop up at any moment.
Okay. All right, so
All right, so
I
after you
know we're
go
waiting
from
on,
Wiggins there, would you like? Do you want to go to the school? Do you want to check out the Shroom and I? Shrooms and I? Where would you like to go, just in general?
I'm voicing my opinion, not saying we have to do this. My opinion would be the church, then the school. That's my opinion, but
Okay.
I'm down for what the group wants.
Why the church?
So I did a religion check, and I know that this the symbol that was found on the body was
Yeah.
used in a religious ritual to a god that I'm unaware of. So I would like to speak to the local church to see if they know of any local gods where they might have been worshipped, who might be worshiping them, what they are related to, and if they can recognize or decipher the symbol.
All right, say less. Let's go there.
All right. If you want, you'll be a couple miles down the road, finding yourself at the church. At this point, it's about 3 in the afternoon after you've eaten lunch, taken your time, gone, done this, made your way to the church. It's about 3 in the afternoon. Point. You'll walk up to the church. Of course, as you walk up, and out there, the clockwork orthodoxy as you make your way up to those large wooden doors. Knock. You stand there for probably, how long would you stand there before you get angry and knock again or wonder if anybody's coming?
I would wait as a cleric who hates authority. I'd wait 5 minutes, knock again. After another 5 minutes, I'd start pounding nonstop for about 15 minutes before I'd quit.
Okay.
Try out my new pipe.
No, I respect that.
And I'd be completely calm while doing it.
No, that's great. So you knock, you wait the 5 minutes, you knock again with a little more franticness. The third time, you are just pounding the door for like 15 minutes, and you're just looking over at them, just like, man, you know, how does someone not hear this? Hell, I'm annoyed by this. And you just kind of stand there, and nobody ever makes their way to the door.
I try kicking the door open.
Give me a strength check.
Wait. Do I know what kind of church this is or who they worship based on any of the symbols or anything like that? Because it didn't really say.
Give me a religion check.
Before I fucking start a holy war.
There's actually a reason it doesn't specify in the description, but Dave, as you look around at the symbology on this church and what it said in the clockwork, or you're like, what? Who the fuck is this? Never heard of it.
All right.
But the symbology does not appear to look anything like the symbology that you have copied that was on the lady.
I need to know who they serve to know how hostile I'm allowed to get, but while still respecting the freedom.
No, I understand. It's just,
so without knowing,
low.
as a cleric, I'm gonna leave it be until I know who they worship. Is there anybody nearby me?
As a matter of fact, just shoot me. It's easy enough. There's people walking by. Yeah.
I'm just gonna yell at them and say, "Does anybody know what god or goddess this church worships?"
They'll look at you and go, "Are you not from here?"
No, I worship Tritherion.
Oh, they worship Mechane. That's who we worship.
Mechane. Would I know who that is?
Based on your original religion check, no.
Fuck it. All right. I don't want to risk a holy war with a god I don't know, so I'm gonna drop it for now.
Quartz will go up and check and see if the door's unlocked.
I will be honest with you. This will stand out as the very first time you ever heard of this god. Now what was that, Quartz? I'm sorry.
I said Quartz will go up and just see if the door's unlocked. Like, just try to open it.
I love that, but no.
I'll yell at the people. Who's Mechane? Who is that? What is he the god of?
They'll very skittishly look at you and just kind of go, the god of intelligence.
Damn, that's tricky.
Quartz will follow up to whoever Dave is talking to and say, "How do we get inside? We
You
want to talk to
don't.
him." Why not?
Church doesn't open up except for specific days, unless you are one of the actual faith. Not generally permitted in.
Can I
I'm
look
ready.
through one of the windows?
You could. It is very deep colored paint glass, difficult to see through.
Anybody got thieves' tools on them? Yeah, you know what?
Damn, I
Please
should though. I'm
continue.
very good at stealth.
I
I'm
could,
gonna ask the group.
I could definitely break the door down.
Okay, this is starting to turn into a personal quest of me wanting to know what's in here versus how realistic this church is going to be able to help me on a quest for missing women. How
Yeah,
badly
I
do you guys
noticed.
want to
Torch
get in
is all
here?
for that. I'm all for it.
And this is quickly turning into the opposite of what you want, but okay. Continue.
So should I burst the door open? Just say the word, Dave.
No. As a cleric of freedom, I would respect the freedom to worship whichever god, and I will respect, as I would hope others would respect mine. I will respect their boundary. I will
Good
not pick it
man.
out. I won't try to bust it out. I'm trying to think is my libertarian cleric would.
Good
Above the
man.
table, I
Libertarian
was fully prepared to just cast shatter at that door. I was gonna burst that shit open.
Yeah, I don't think a cleric of a chaotic good god would be starting holy wars just to ask
I
to be a
You know
beg
what?
differ.
I will say this. Tempe, as a bugbear, don't you like get advantage with smelling
Yeah.
things?
Well, yeah, but Rashmi gets my perception is better than Rashmi's, but if Rashmi's going off scent, he gets advantage on the rolls.
Yeah,
Nice.
but you also have
I
the
don't-
ability. And I will
don't know if I
state
do.
that I think as a bugbear, you can at least like spell thing pretty well. I don't remember because like I have another character that's a shifter and like he did that a lot. So I didn't know. I couldn't remember. I thought bugbears also had like something with smell.
Let me read. Do your thing. Do your guys' thing. Let me read this.
I'm honestly surprised that Tabaxi don't have anything like that. You know, I'm a cat. You'd think they'd.
Well, that's what I'm sitting here thinking. I'm like, shouldn't y'all like because you're a bugbear and a cat, like actually?
Well, all of the Tabaxi stuff is like stealth and perception. I mean, I have proficiency in perception because of it, but
I mean, here's the thing: if your survival is still good, I would still roll just to see if you can catch anything yourself
all right. I guess I'd
when doing some things like that because you're
sniff
fucking
around.
animals and stuff. So I mean,
I
it
mean,
makes
yeah.
sense.
If
You're
My
we
spell's
want-
animals
not great,
races.
but
what
Ron-
I guess my question is, what are we sniffing around for? Do you want me to?
the incense is
Look,
what.
the
Well, the
incense-
reason
okay.
I state is because I guess, well, you could sniff for the incense. You could sniff for things that just don't seem weird, strange smells in the air, lingering things, all sorts of options, really.
I'd
Okay.
say that Quartz is gonna being like right at the front.
Just like
door
the
of this
thing is
church.
like learning the smell of like the laughing gas or something like that, and being able to smell residually if it's been there and things. That's always a good thing. All sorts of shit like that. I guess just as an example.
Yeah, being at the front door, I would kind of get very close to it and sniff around, see if I could pick up any kind of lavender vanilla smell from inside.
Absolutely.
I get advantages in tracking, but I have to be in my favored terrain, which is forest.
Mm,
Um,
You could also technically just go. You can also go which one has the higher one, and then just one of you help the other one, and it'll give the other
That's
one
what I was just
advantage.
about to say. Is if we're both essentially trying to smell
Okay,
if there is that incense smell inside the church.
are we doing survival or perception?
It will be survival for smell.
Okay.
I have a 3.
Do we want mine's 5? Do we want to do it
That's
Rashmi? Rashmi gets advantage. His is only +2, I think, but he gets advantage on the roll.
He can. Okay, here's the
Well,
thing. He
Or
can
wait,
get
we get
advantage.
Yeah, we get
and-
advantage.
And you can get advantage. So if you both do
And
it, then it
guidance.
makes it even easier because you know a
Okay.
wider variety of words than Rashmi does.
Okay, so survival at advantage with guidance.
With guidance.
Yep.
Okay, there's 1.
Bam. It's good.
There's 2.
Also good.
Plus
Damn.
guidance.
23, 24.
24.
All right. So you and Quartz are sniffing around while you're there at the door, kind of trying to get in. See if you can pick up that incense smell. You do not pick up a lavender incense smell, but you do pick up one that's very metallic.
Like blood?
No, like almost oily and metallic. Not even iron metallic, like just metal in general.
I pick up a lot of metal around here. I guess that's why it's called the Clockwork Orthodox.
I was
But
gonna say there's a lot of gears.
that doesn't necessarily mean anything bad.
No.
Yeah, I guess this is a dead lead as far as our primary mission goes.
You
I'm
make me
pretty damn
think, though.
curious what's inside here.
You make me think, though. We should get thieves' tools. I am very
Yeah.
sneaky.
Is an option.
All right. Well, my only other suggestion was the school for witnesses and relations. Other than that, and people related. Other than that, but we already took the church, which was my idea. So I'm down to follow another lead if someone's got another idea. I don't want to.
I was gonna say the school and the personal relation, like the people connected to them, were so far, I think, the only other two things I will suggest.
Will the bear merchant exchange have thieves' tools?
That would probably have thieves' tools, and of course, the shrooms and I may possibly also sells.
We can get some thieves' tools and come back at night, and I can break in and hide.
I like that idea. I really want to know what's in there. And we could look around for another shop that maybe sells incense to see if we can get the exact order that is lavender and vanilla. But the bear merchant exchange is somewhat on the way to the school, so we could get the kid and then head up to the school.
Works for me.
In character, I'm recommending we don't break into this church based on my character's beliefs. Above table, I'm totally down for it.
Either way,
Dave, you can wait outside. You can go. I don't know.
I also respect your
uninvolved.
freedom to investigate sovereign soil that you're standing on. So I'm neutral, but I am voicing my recommendation against that.
But sounds like
Either
you've
way,
been
thieves' tools
convinced.
will be beneficial in the
I
future.
feel like that was the most like I am voicing my opinion that we should not do this while you are just shaking your head yes. Just
Right.
nodding yes the whole time. Like, we shouldn't do this.
Bad idea, but you guys should do it.
Gotta back my team up and something goes south too, you know. So I guess I gotta tag along.
Absolutely. But where would you like to go? That isn't this church at the moment.
Bear merchant exchange.
All right. Way over to the exchange and walk in and thieves tools kit. It is 25.
Ooh, goody. I'll pay for it.
Any sign of this symbol on any objects or around or anything?
Give me a perception to see if you see any of those particular symbols etched anywhere in the town. You rolled a 23. You do not see that symbol, but you do see a number of symbols on different businesses that you walk through.
Do they look like thieves' mark symbols? No, I don't think I'd know that. Never mind. What do they look like? I'll just say that.
They look like money with daggers behind them. Essentially, it looks like a bill with a dagger.
I'll just point it out to my team and voice my gut thought is Merchant's Guild of some sort.
Maybe they know about this Brian Locke.
You can always give me an intelligence check and see if like you have a general idea as to what you think that might be associated with.
I think Quartz would try to do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm dumb as fuck.
Do you want to roll individual or help each other?
I'll help you, sure.
There you go.
I already kind of did. I pondered it a little bit.
Yeah, as he pondered and mentioned it.
14.
You
And
get
some guidance.
I was gonna say if
It's
you're
got
helping,
guidance.
you get advantage.
You're correct. It's funny that I forgot that so fast. 14.
14. You think
Plus
it may
guidance.
plus the guidance? Well, it had the guidance already.
Oh,
Why
is
does it
that what
keep
that
giving
is?
me bless? I don't have it
Well, that's because
on.
the thing is you're rolling intelligence saves, and I was asking for a check. But the other thing though is less affects your saves and your attacks. Guidance only affects skills.
Gotcha.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Oh,
But either way,
it's 12.
Well, I'll say he did the bless. We'll go ahead and just
okay.
bless. That's part of how you got advantage. You got a 14. You're not certain, but it's probably something to do with the merchant or thieves guild probably saying not to fuck with this.
Okay.
Hey, to do checks, not saves, you click on the word on the left for like intelligence, constitution. I thought it was a number. You click on the word itself.
Yeah, you click on the
okay,
word.
I see.
Yeah, no, you click on the word itself.
Because global save modifiers under the okay.
Yeah, because you have the saves, which are for like effects and different things, and then the check themselves is just the off of your
It's the
general
same.
skill,
I'd
or like your
get a 1
stat.
for both of them.
Yeah, either way.
I just
Either way.
resisted. I actually rolled a 4. No, I'm kidding.
You got worse. But either way, from what you can possibly think, it is definitely some type of guild telling you not to fuck with it.
Okay.
You said it's a merchant's guild, though?
Or thieves.
Or
Merchant or thieves guild, maybe assassins, who knows?
if it's merchants, sorry, Tempe, if it's merchants guild, we might be able to ask about this Brian Locke. The trader at Wiggins seemed to think that he was a traveling merchant of some kind. Maybe they know him.
Yeah, and they'd know about large shipments of
I apologize if I described him as a merchant. He was a traveling priest who gave out, who was buying incense to give out to other clergy at places he visited for their rituals.
Yeah, that's what that's what you would say. Quartz will speak up. He only had lavender though, not vanilla. Lavender vanilla.
Right, I'm trying to see if this.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's our man. Could just be an unfortunate coincidence on his part.
I'm still interested in the boyfriend. Wish I could get his name.
Yeah. We may find more when we find another shop that sells incense.
I'm sorry. I want to offer so many suggestions, but I'm just like, let them do it. Got it.
Should we check the school?
Yeah, they might.
We got
know
what we
about,
came for.
Yeah, we could ask about highly influential dudes dating. Who might be making these posters?
Quartz would also say, just in his head, thinking that it was either merchants or thieves guild, and so we're seeing these symbols outside of stores.
Yeah, they are like marked into the door jamb.
So I think Quartz, he'd say that isn't more of a thieves guild instead of merchants. These could be symbols that the business is under protection of some kind.
Mm.
So it might do harm to push where we're not supposed to, if you get my drift.
Mm-hmm.
But to the school.
All right, to the school.
I do love like the juxtaposition of how much order there is and the priest of fuck this order.
I know. Right?
I love it so much. All right. You will make your way over into the front of the building of the school. It is very large and well taken care of. It appears to be originally possibly a different building and then was converted into being the school. Over time, make your way up to the large doors, and there is the office just to the right where someone will. Yeah, they will ask you what they can help you with.
So I have a few questions. My first
Yes.
one is there a teacher of religion or old ancient religion, archaeology, anything like that in the school?
No. We're just a general elementary to high school. We teach primarily general skills,
Mm,
some history, things like that. Different chemistries, alchemies, different. But we don't specialize in anything.
okay. I would bring up the names of the missing girls who recently graduated and ask if they have any friends or groups that they were in when they were in high school, like a politics group or a protest group, things of that nature. If they were
Looking as you ask about the girls themselves, uh, the woman will go, well, I don't know a lot about each of them, but I believe, here's pull the name up. Amina and Finra were friends with those two and another girl. Just a moment, and she'll go look it up because she's like, can't quite get it, and then comes back and goes, "Ah, yes, with a Cleo Foreman. They had a small little group. They in school.
okay. Would it be possible to speak to her? And does the name Brian Locke mean anything to you?
You, she's you would just have to find out where she lives. I mean, if she still lives it, and she'll give off the address for a lot of this because I'm assuming that y'all have your little badges, and each time y'all like kind of flash in the back.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
here on behalf of the captain.
yeah.
We, sorry.
I was like, just canonically for all of us, you're doing that, so that's why these people are helping you so fucking freely.
Mhm.
uh, like I said, she graduated already. She gives you that address. As far as that goes, you could try there to try to speak to her. Of course, she can't give you any more information as far as that goes. Of course, you already have the address of the homes of the other girls.
Okay.
Anything else?
Do you know who's organizing the protests around town? I'm sure a lot of
Um,
the girls who go to this school go to those.
she is an older lady. As a matter of fact, she will look at you and say, No, and they need to stop. It's just making things harder than it should be, and it's really causing more of a kerfuffle than it really needs to. I mean, honestly, who wants to deal with all those responsibilities anyway?
Well, I think they have a right to voice their opinion.
I mean, yes, I mean you can voice your opinion, I guess, but maybe not do it so loudly.
Fucking volume police. All right, boys. I got my questions out of the way.
Is there anything? Oh yeah, she is an old kerfuffle.
Yeah, I'm giving her the eyes. Quartz, Tempe, you guys got any questions?
Mm,
No, the address is really what I was looking for. I don't have any questions at the moment.
yeah.
I've itched my scratch. Thank you for entertaining me. Whatever you gentlemen, whatever leads you want to follow, or wherever you want to go next.
Absolute.
DM, while they're having that conversation, could I spend a spell point and cast Primeval Awareness? Since we're not in forest, it's only up to 1 mile.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for any unordinary creatures around town: aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Yep. Nope. Yep. I just need to check where you're just doing. But
Oh, sorry.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Hint,
No, I shouldn't have said that out loud. That was too much information.
Well, in your
tweet.
defense, if we had unlimited time and spell slots, I'd just be casting locate object every square mile.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I understand. It's not you. It's just eventually you're going to hit this. It's just not right here. It's not right here. You go to hit it, and currently not within the range that you're in. No, you're not finding that symbol within 1,000 feet. Not in this school.
Wait, how big is the town? I thought it was 1,000 feet across.
No, I went back and I explained.
Sorry, I walked away.
Yeah, no, I had to adjust. I had forgot to set the actual mileage. The town itself is like 12 miles across.
That's a big fucking town. Okay.
You should wait till we get to the city.
Okay.
They're fucking huge.
No, I don't have any more questions then.
Absolute. All right. After we leave the school, where might we like? Oh, channel divinity, you say?
Oh, I was doing that to recover a second level spell slot. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, is this man going to ask his god to help him? I want to see if he does it. I am
dead. I'm reading right now. I shouldn't have clicked that. I was trying to like read and do several things at once. Sorry.
Oh, dude, no, you have to understand. I have one guy who has nailed 90% of his fucking like channel divinities for call his god. It is insane.
So all it says is turn undead and in effect determined by my domain.
You mean divine intervention?
Divine intervention. That's the one. Sorry,
Okay.
not channel divinity. It's divine intervention. He has nailed that thing like 9 times. It is
wild.
Fucking silly.
How far would you guys be willing to let me walk right up to the council hall and cast locate object on that symbol?
Yeah, why not?
Okay,
I just figure while we're right here. Because we know that the guy she was dating was in a position of power.
I feel like your way of thinking.
Yeah, this symbol is the fucking key to whatever these pricks are doing, because it was on the dead girl's body. So I'll just go ahead and cast locate object again, and that'll be within 1,000 feet of the entrance of this council hall.
I'll also do a survival check for incense.
Absolutely.
I will assist Tempe at
There's
that.
no.
Oh, thank God.
You smell around. There is no incense around here. There's still that metallic smell. a metallic oil smell.
Hmm.
But Dave, you ping one thing inside that building.
Which I can sense what direction it is and if it's moving. So do I
It's
would know exactly where it's in.
it is currently in a particular location on the 3rd floor. So it
I'm
is
going to
above you and it is above you and forward.
I'm immediately telling my teammates and Tempe, Quartz, this fucking symbol that was carved on that body's inside this building on the 3rd floor. I say we go in, ask politely to get in there, see who owns it, and if not politely, we kick the fucking door in.
That might be a bad idea, kicking the door in. But I think we should go in and at least find what room it is in, if that room is tied to somebody.
I smell that same shit that was at the church, FYI.
These fucking pricks. All
That's
right.
weird.
God of
This whole
intelligence, eh?
city smells like metallic oil. It's odd.
Well, there's a lot of clockwork stuff. So my thought off the bat isn't that that's necessarily a red flag.
True, I guess you have to oil gears, but I guess if there's that many, it would just linger.
Mm. All right. Well, if we're ready to enter, I'd like to enter and get up to that floor.
Right behind you.
All right. For a minute. All right. Go in. You make your way into council hall. It is a large area, open foyer with a nice fountain there about 60 feet after the entrance. Number of pillars. As you walk in, you will find a series of desks set up here to be for like 4 of them on each side. They will say information on.
I'm going to ignore that and just start following up the stairs to go find it until someone stops me.
As you
I'll go
make
with
your
you.
way to the stairs, there are 2 gentlemen, security or guards, stairs, and halt. You don't
Halt for
have
what?
a badge or any business?
We're here on behalf of the town guard captain investigating a crime.
All right, there we go. And then he'll go, oh, well, but I guess that's good. I guess thing we can help you with.
I need to get to I'll describe to them where the object is. I'll say I need to get there to identify something, and I need to know who has access to that room.
You're not sure about the exact room. You do know it's on the 3rd floor in like the northwest corner. So with that, you'll give that and they'll go, well, the 3rd floor is where the senators are.
Huh.
Exactly
That's
which
interesting.
office is the north? I'm not sure. Oh, Roland, Marisol. I don't know. They're all kind of in there. Yeah.
All
The
right,
door's
let me.
labeled. Like, do the doors have, lack of better words, a name tag or,
Oh yeah, as you go up and go into the section, there is multiple offices. Each one of them has a plate on.
Okay.
Where you,
I'll ask the guards if one of your senators was charged with murder. How would they be arrested and by who?
I ends if they had, how they had been caught. Oh, that's a lot of hypotheticals there, sir.
Who has authority over the senators?
Oh, I would assume the General Congress and then the King Lane.
Excellent.
Thank
All right,
you.
we'll make our way up there. Thank you.
Yeah, if you need anything, please just let us know. And you can begin to make your way upstairs. As you,
When I get,
Mhm.
Good.
No,
I
go
was
ahead.
just gonna say I just am gonna follow to the general area, and then if you could please describe what I got or what we have in front of us in that general area.
Absolutely. Like
That
I said, as you get over to the general northeast section, at the moment, your concentration, the 10 minutes after, by the time you made all this finally up, it will kind of drop just shy of you getting there. Now, with that, as you get there, there is 3 different offices. One at the very end of the hall, one right on the right side, and one on the left side. The one directly in front of you is for Roland. His last name. Roland Araneth. The one to the left was the other one, and the one to the right is Reedfellow.
I think
You
we
guys
should
wanna-
look at Reed Fellows.
you guys want to sniff the doors first?
It's a good idea. Tempe?
Survival or perception?
Sniffing would be survival.
I'm helping.
Thank God.
All right.
That's even worse.
Wait, and a little bit of guidance.
Bless.
You can
But-
smell some incense in the air. You're not sure where it's coming from.
I certainly smell
Could also
something, but I don't
be
know.
coming from everywhere.
I'm gonna take my own sniff with guidance.
Damn.
I smell incense, but it could be from everywhere.
All right. Talking to the crew, whispering low outside the doors. Another idea. We could just knock on the door. We could show them this symbol. To me, this symbol is a key piece. We could show them this symbol and then see how their facial reactions respond. Cough, cough. Insight check.
I will
And see if
say this. And I have to say this real fast because I feel like this is a key part that may have been missed. The guard captain, the lieutenant, does want you to be exceptionally discreet because of the fact that they don't want to cause a stir in the town or alert possible suspects that they may have their time coming. They were like, be very hush hush about what's going on.
Is
So
the
far
guard
it's
still
been
following us
fine,
around?
but no, they stayed down there. Since you didn't tell them you needed them, they would have instead stayed there and just stated if you needed them to come back and get them.
I have an idea.
So y'all are up here by yourselves in the hallway. The doors are closed, but none of them are locked.
So, Quartz saying this in a whisper to the other Dave and Tempe. Are we confident that Reed Fellow is the room that we're going to be trying to search? Or get into, at least.
I don't know which room to start with. What I will say is that in character, I could give 2 shits what the guard captain suggested. I'm here for the victims. I'm about freedom and retribution to those who take it away. So I'll show them the symbol and start breaking legs with maces, but that's just me.
Okay.
I don't know whose room it is. We just
How
know
did
it's one of
both clerics in this game act exactly the same? It's so funny to me.
So,
It's
my
so
idea,
great to me. Oh,
my
I'll bust
my
some
idea
goddamn knees out.
is if we're trying to get into whoever's room, I personally think that if there's a bunch of women and there's possibly protesting involved with the women that are, going missing. Maybe the politician that is going against the woman is, I'd say, the prime suspect, especially if it's leading us around his room.
Sure
If
would
we try to
suck if
get,
that is a fucking red herring.
yeah, it sure would. But I mean,
That's
fuck
where I'm
me,
trying
man.
not to metagame. That's where I'm trying not to metagame.
Well, we know all of this. It's not metagaming at
It's
this
not
point. We
metagaming.
know
This is
all of the
all.
information
This
I
is
just
all
said.
in-game information,
Yeah, and I'm
and
speaking. I
you're
was
more
just
than
speaking in
welcome
character.
to act in game like your characters are
Yeah,
deducing
well, above
things.
table, my police brain is like, I don't I don't care which politician supports which, but it's like just because they're all victims of this doesn't mean that their opposing force is the one harming them. That could be an extra step they'd take, but in game, I don't know if I'd think like that.
No, both
that's
are
a
both
good
are
point.
good. Both are good.
But
Like every
okay,
part of this is acceptable.
so to get to the point, if we want to get into the room, my idea is to say that say we wanted to get into Roland's, we would say Reedfellow was down a floor, saying something incriminating to a guard about Roland. Get him away from his room, sneak in, switch whoever we were trying to get into. That's my idea.
Try to distract them.
Yeah, just get them away from the room
I
for
will
a moment.
state as you kind of stand there,
I'm whispering.
slowly lowly discussing your plan. You see a halfling gentleman come out of the office of Reedfellow and just kind of look at you and huff, and then continue to walk towards the stairs.
All right, well, fuck my plan. Tempe, you want to sneak in there?
Yep, I'm up. First thing I'm going to do is go knock on the door, just see if anybody answers.
Oh yeah, you knock on the door. There is a female voice that will state, "Yes."
Does the door open?
Have you turn the knob, or flick down on the little thumb lever, push forward? Absolutely.
If you open the door, it opens.
You open the door, it opens.
What do I got to roll? No, I just okay.
You open the door.
And Reedfellow is the name of the senator?
Is the name of the senator at this door, on this door.
I've got an idea. Wait here. I'll be right back. I'll get as much as I can. I just walk in and close the door behind me. And excuse me, is this the offices of Reedfellow?
Yes, it is. Foxalon Reedfellow. Yes, it is.
And while I'm talking to this, I'm assuming some sort of assistant, correct?
Absolutely.
I want to make a perception check to see if anything sticks out in this room with me, as well as a survival check to sniff.
Absolutely.
First thing I'll do is the perception check.
Open your nostrils wide.
18.
Nice.
And then that's for perception. Next one,
Yep.
survival. Roll good. That's okay, mediocre.
Well, you do, I will state, you do smell incense in the room. It does smell kind of lavender.
Okay. I'll state to the woman. Yes, I was looking. Is it possible to speak with Mr. Reedfellow?
Oh, well, I mean, yes, if you would like to set up a meeting with him, I'm sure he has an opening tomorrow, as there is a debate event here the following day. So I think I have like a 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. opening.
1
About
p.m.
half
would
an
be
hour?
wonderful. Yes, I just wanted to express my good wishes, and I think he's doing a wonderful job, and I think I have a proposal for him that he might like. My name is Roshmi.
Oh, well, fantastic. And of course, this is a much older lady. And she will go, well, yes, let me get your name written down in here. And the senator will be just peachy about getting to talk to one of his fellow constituents.
Oh, fantastic. Did I pull anything in from the perception check?
The perception check overall, nothing that just stands out. It is incredibly clean in here, and very well organized. I can't think of anything that just inherently stands out in this particular room.
Okay, my question being, does this room have any other doors that go anywhere else besides the one I just came through?
It has the one to the office. There's
Okay.
two sets of doors, essentially the ones you came through and the ones to the office, and then those are the only sets of doors.
Okay. And what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Fiona.
Fiona, it's wonderful to meet you. Thank you for your time. I don't think I have any more questions at the moment, but I appreciate it. And I will see you and Mr. Reedfellow tomorrow at 1 p.m.
Splendid. Happy to see you.
Thank you. I'll come out and state what happened. I didn't pull in anything major. I smelled incense, but I don't necessarily know 100% if it's correct. It was lavendery, and I made an appointment tomorrow to talk to Reedfellow at 1 p.m.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Should we just come back at 1, or?
I suggest each of us, Quartz take another office, Dave will take another office. We'll all look for the same thing, and government officials technically aren't real people, so it's not a crime to break into this building at night and start searching offices.
Okay, we can do that. I would suggest that you guys, do you want me to go in and see what I pull in smell-wise, or do you guys want to take your own office?
I have a survival of +6, so I'm pretty confident.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if you
What
want
about
to,
you,
if one of you want to walk in there to Roland and kind of do the same thing Tempe did, and the other
Maybe
fellow?
we go in together into Rollins.
Okay.
Increase our
That's
chance to
Totally
possibly
fine.
pick up a scent.
No, absolutely. You can walk in there. Similar situation. A lady in a waiting room where on one side she has a desk and the other side is some couches to sit on. You can set up a meeting if you would like. He has a meeting spot tomorrow at about 2:30. If you'd like to take that, if you would like to go ahead and shoot a perception and survival. Dave, again, there's nothing inherently visually that stands out in the area. Dave, it definitely smells like lavender in here.
Any vanilla?
No vanilla, just lavender.
This is Roland's office. Can I ask to speak to Roland? Can I ask the lady?
As a matter of fact, Roland left at about 1:30 this afternoon to take some meetings with some other fellow constituents.
Okay, all right. And what's
You know
this?
what? With that perception check, I should have just do this. For either way, the one thing that will stand out here is you do see the incense burner behind the lady burning lavender incense.
Okay. All right. So nothing. Okay. All right.
Whereas Tempe, you did not see the incense burner in the main portion of the office, so it wasn't as
I just
strong.
smelled it.
You just kind of smelled it, so it was definitely coming from somewhere in there. But
And again,
not
it's
the main
just
way.
lavender.
This one is just lavender. Tempe wasn't certain.
Okay.
It had a lavender smell, but it may have had something else to it.
DM, when I did primeval awareness at the school, was the council hall in range?
The council hall wasn't in range when you did it here.
Fuck it, I'll do it again. I'll burn a spell slot, do primeval awareness, looking for strange creatures, aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
You get the briefest hint of an abjuration at the max range. It's there for a second, like it was walking away.
What is the max range?
1 mile.
In what direction?
Okay.
I don't know.
Off
That's
into the
why
town.
primeval awareness.
It was essentially off into the town, in that direction.
It says I don't know the direction.
Oh, you don't know the direction?
Well, now we do.
It was definitely just at the edge of it, as it just kind of like touched it and it was gone, like it was walking away.
My buddy hates this spell, but because it says at the very end of it, this feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or how many there are. It's just, is there a creature here? Yes.
I feel like it should at least kind of give you a general sense of the area. At least, hey, it's that direction. But that's me. But I
Okay,
get
that's
it,
fine.
I
If
guess.
that's the way you want to do it, helps me out. So
Yeah, I'd rather do it that way because I mean, otherwise it's just like, yeah, they're in the area within a mile.
okay, perfect. This is something off.
They're kind of
Abjuration?
southish, southeastish, maybe.
What
South,
is an
southeast?
abjuration?
That is a good question. DM.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
Like
I'll look it up.
the most hard thing in D&D, I feel like.
Abjurations are anything from demons to fucked up spirits to monstrosities to
A lot of stuff.
a lot. It covers a wide kind of range of just real fucked up shit.
Like I think mind flayers are aberrations.
They are
technically.
mind flayers or aberrations. So it could be any number of very messed up things, from demon, like I said, from a demon to a mind flayer to something from the abyss.
It
To
could be-
some
it could be
strange
anything.
monstrosity, anything like that.
Something horrible. Got
Something
Something
hor-
horrible that
yeah,
doesn't
something
belong
the
to
main
you.
not
the main
good.
takeaway here is it's something fucking terrible.
it. Okay.
Oh man.
So I'll gesture to everybody to step back in the hallway, and I'm gonna say, if you want, I can try to distract the lady in Reed's office out. If you guys want to go search the office further.
Well, I don't have too much to lose with that. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Oh, okay. But you think it's a bad or don't think it's a bad?
Do not think it's a bad idea.
And do you guys want to try to sniff the other office as well? The
Might as
last
well.
one?
Yeah, you can go
Alright,
in.
let's fucking-
You can go in there and give me a sniff of the other office while we're in there talking
Say-
for a second.
Me and Timpy went in together, so
It's super easy. Y'all go into the other office, and there's no incense in this office other than the faint aura of it coming from other places.
okay.
Fucking Reed. Reed's our op.
Give
Wrong
me
room,
just a
sorry.
second. I definitely have to use the. I gotta go to the restroom real fast. Give me 1 second. Be right back.
All good. Yeah, I'm like so sure that is right. Reed is the op.
Am I doing too much?
No,
No.
playing your character, man.
I just feel like I'm talking a lot. I want to make sure I'm not like dominating the game.
No, dude.
Okay, no hard feelings if you feel like I am.
No.
Tempe, I'm sorry. Are you good, or do you want me to slow down a bit?
No, you're fine, man. You're
Okay.
totally fine.
I've only experienced that once, and it's a guy who plays Paladin, and he goes on literally 15 to 20-minute long. Anytime we have free time, he's like, I lay out these candles, and I do this, and talk to these. He's got like past selves of his character, and it's like, it's a cool idea, but like I said, like I think the longest that he's spent on it, where like it's literally just him talking about it, is like 25 minutes. So
I
don't worry about it.
I will say
I feel
that
like-
guy is doing too much.
Fuck
Dave,
yes, he is.
Dave, you are fine. I don't
Yeah.
like if I felt like you were overbearing other people and they weren't getting a chance to do anything, I'd say something. No, everybody's getting a chance to interact. Everybody's getting a chance to have their own questions, to do it. It's all been good. Everything has been great.
The
You're
worst
doing
part about it.
Right. The only thing is, it's definitely fun to listen to you be like, fuck everyone! Fuck this! I'm gonna burn this shit to the ground! Hey man, look, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but maybe let's turn it from burn it to the ground to just maybe break into the room.
Yeah. Well, me voicing it, me doing it, I would never. Yeah, I'm not gonna go burn an office
No,
down.
no, it's so funny. But like the thing is like I said, the cleric on Saturday, he does very similar kind of things about certain things, and one of his big things is because he's a turtle. Is he has his mace is named the knee breaker because his whole shtick was breaking people's knees.
That's funny.
And then when you said the
Honestly.
thing about "I'll kneecap the shit," I was like, "Oh my god, I love it," because like that's his whole thing is like the kneecapper.
Getting that paladin I was just talking about too. What makes it even worse is if he's not talking, the dude is not paying attention ever. You'll see in Discord, he's like fucking playing like a video game while we're playing. It's like,
Oh, that's
dude,
fucked.
yeah,
Yeah,
can't even put it to where you can't see.
I've known guys like that. There was a guy I used to play a video game with, and he started to play D&D with us during a campaign, and he got about 2 sessions in, and then every time I turn around, you'd look at Discord, and he was playing Destiny 2. Like,
Yeah,
come on, man. Like, you came in to do this, you were interested in doing this, and now you're sitting here playing the game because interaction is hard, I guess. I don't know.
I just
The only
think that-
time. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I just think that guy specifically is just very interested on like his character. Like that's why he plays. It's not, and it's a really RP heavy like game.
Yeah.
Like we'll go 3 sessions plus without fighting sometimes, and it's
Oh, don't get
really
me wrong.
good
Like,
players
yeah,
and everything.
I will say the Saturday thing is super RP heavy. So like, and I've had people go like, yeah, I've checked out once or twice because like 2 or 3 hours after like doing this, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I get it. Believe me, I get it. After like 2 hours or something, you're like, all right, I'm not in this, and sometimes you check out a little bit. It happens, but like, as
Yeah, it's
long
like
as you
almost
paid
every-
attention to anything important, good deal.
And it's always whenever something gets asked to him by the DM where it's been like, over 20 minutes since he said something, he'll just be like, I kind of spaced out. And it's like, bro, you're playing Diablo. Like, we all see it.
I'll just say, I have never done this, but if I did have a video game in the background, I'm doing it AFK to like farm XP or something. Just a heads up. So I've not done that because I'm too into it. But like,
Oh, I've had my cousin do
if it
that
was-
before. Like literally turn on the game, put it on what he needed, and it just sat there and did what he wanted while we were playing.
yeah, I'm
And
thinking about like a holiday weekend, Fallout 76. So I just leave my character in a certain area. So every time the event goes, I get the rewards. So I just want to clarify if you guys see something like that, you can
No,
call
I
me
get it,
out.
I get
into
it.
that game.
But here's the
Keeping
thing,
the
like
game.
I've got other players like they interact, but like they don't role play as heavy, and they're sometimes if they're quiet, it's just they're paying attention, but they're just listening to what's going on until they find a moment where they feel like they can interject something, or someone says, "Hey, what are you doing?" Or I go, "Hey, what are you doing?" So that way we get some interaction with them. It's just all about how everybody plays different. And some people have main character syndrome to the point where they just cannot fathom caring about anything outside of their own character. And I'm not saying those people are wrong, but I'm saying that
it's-
shit's not fun.
No, like there's been points in that other campaign I was just talking about where it's literally like tear jerking scenes of like character role play moments. And then like that dude will get brought into it and he's like, "What? Wait, what's going on?" And it's like, "Fuck, man."
Like,
Just killed
come
the
you
entire
killed
fucking
all of
scene.
this, all of the mood.
And everybody sighing at once, and then 10 minutes of the DM catching him up on everything. Just for
I
him
won't
to
lie. There's at
talk for
points.
20, 30 minutes.
Sorry. There's at points I've
You're
been
good.
waiting for this game where I'm like I have this music going, but I just for my own silliness, keep wanting to, during the investigation, have the Inspector Gadget music and
Oh,
just
man.
play that while this is going on. But I'm like, YouTube would hate me. Fucking hate me.
No.
I will ask the group, do we want to wait till night? I can break in here and get to it. Nobody's going to see me.
If yeah, I mean, I'm down to do that. You know, if you think that'd be safer. So my only thought is, if we do it at night, I'm confident in your abilities, but there might be more people around to spot you.
Mhm.
Where if I could get this lady out of her office, then you could do the same thing. We're right here. We don't got to get past a bunch of guards or anything like that. You could just seize all of his fucking shit, and we could go through it somewhere else or whatever.
Mhm.
That's fine with me.
So, but it's
Might-
well, you're better at stealth, so I'm gonna trust your instincts.
Might be less risk to do it now if it works to get her out of the office.
Yeah, let's see if you can get her out of the office. Let's do that.
Okay, and this is Reed's office.
This would be
Yes.
Reed Fellow's office, yes.
Okay, so my instinct is to either tell her that Reed's calling for her downstairs or to go in and start reaching somehow. Do you guys have any other ideas? Can't think of anything offhand.
I'd say the first one would work
Mm.
best.
And what's her name?
I don't know if we got her name.
MP did.
Oh,
Did I?
Lindsay or something? Yeah, you asked. You said it was nice meeting you, Lindsay, or something.
DM, I don't recall.
Fuck. What did I just name her a second ago? Because it was an offhand name, because it's not necessary. But
Ashley?
oh, Lynn. Let's go with Lynn. Go with Lynn.
Lynn?
Okay.
Lynn works.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. I'll be just honest. That one is a name that you just kind of come up with and go with if they ask.
Okay. I'll ask you guys to kind of like step off to the side.
Mhm.
Can you hide? Do you think you can hide fairly well in that hallway so she doesn't see you when she comes out?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'll knock on the door. When she says enter, I'll just say, "Hi, Lynn. I'm Greg. Councilman Reed said he needs your assistance out front. He sent me up to get you."
Give me a persuasion.
Okay, and I will try to get her downstairs. And I'm snapping my fingers behind me for guidance. Please, Tritherion, please. Oh,
Ooh!
shit.
Nice!
Lynn, he needs you. I don't know. I'm not going to question him.
You give off your spiel about Reed Fellow needing her. She's like, I thought he went home. Well, I guess okay. And she will leave the office and begin heading down. You got at least a few minutes.
All right, going in.
And I'm going with her, by the way. I'm gonna try to stall her.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
You're heading with
Definitely
her.
going right to his office.
You head right up to his office. This is locked.
Thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools.
Good call.
Oof. Well, luckily you got it. And click.
Perfect. Opening the door. Hopefully no traps.
Hopefully.
I'll do it. Go for it.
All right, you open the door, move through real fast, shut it behind you. There were no traps.
Okay. Perception check. Anything look out of the ordinary, or is this investigation?
Investigation would be to investigate amongst the room to see if you can find any.
Oh, great. That's not good.
You look around the room throughout the office, and you do not find anything that you could use or would necessarily put him in any type of strange situation.
Does anything look like personal to him? Like something that on him, like maybe a pair of glasses or something of that nature?
There is actually a pair of reading glasses there on the desk.
Anything like really personal to him though, besides just glasses? Anything like that sticks out to me? Like he might carry on his person.
Based on that specific setup, even with this investigation, anything with that he would be carrying with him, since he's not here, would be on him. So anything that he would have really personal that he would always have on him is on him.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the glasses, and at the very end where it hangs on his ears, I'm going to snap off just the tiniest little piece of it.
Okay.
And take that.
Give me a sleight of hand, just as how much you snap off. All right, do not too bad, not too bad. You get a little chunk at the end. Could have happened. Fallen, snapped.
Okay. Any sort of documents or anything like that that stick out to me?
There's nothing that sticks out to you as far as the investigation. There is a desk drawer that is locked. It also does have. Oof. Give me a perception on that drawer real fast.
Oh God.
Damn.
Looks great.
It looks great.
That's gonna bite me in the ass, but fuck it. Thieves' tools.
Okay. This one's a harder lock.
No such luck.
No such luck.
Fuck. Okay. I'll take the signs from God and walk away from that.
All right.
And
you definitely know he has a locked drawer in his office.
Any incense?
Give me that survival. Now we're standing inside the office, and it smells heavily of lavender and vanilla.
Perfect. Okay. Before I leave, anything else stick out?
You see a picture of him with a Reed fellow with a lady that was a fellow halfling. Picture seems to be roughly based on the gentleman that you saw walk out and this gentleman in the photo maybe 20 years ago.
Okay. I'll try and take in as much of that photo and remember it as much as I can. Any details on it. I don't want to take it. Obviously, I don't want anything suspicious missing.
No, absolutely.
And then I'll leave.
All right. You can make your way back out. Click reset the lock. Dave, about the time that Tempe has attempting to get into the desk itself, you and the lady are downstairs. She is near the front and she is looking around, like looking for Reed fellow. She's like, well, where did you say he was?
He said that he was going to be waiting down here, but he seemed in a rush. I know he said he needed you. I don't know. You know where he lives? You want to just go catch up with him? I'd rather not catch flack. You know.
Well, I you know what? I'll just walk over here to. And she'll walk over to the one of the ladies and go. Did you happen to know where Reed fellow? I heard he was requesting me. Did you happen to see where he went? And she was like, yeah, he walked out and left about 15-20 minutes ago. Okay. All right. Well, did he leave any messages? Okay. All right. She'll turn to look at you and go, well, yes, it seems he just had some notes he wanted me to check on. Yes, well, thank you, and you have a wonderful day, sir. And begin working her way up to back to her office.
Can I try to persuade her to go to his house and be like, he really wanted to speak to you. He was super on edge.
You can, but it would be at disadvantage.
You got it.
Criterion guide me, and that's my thing. And then
Huh?
wow,
All
double
right,
12s.
so it is a
15?
15.
You're good for disadvantage.
Oh,
Hey.
damn it. I rolled 3 times for some 15. 15. She got advantage, or first roll there anyways, a 15. Meets it. So as you begin trying to persuade her that he definitely wanted to see her at his house, she turns to the guard as she's walking to the stairs and says, I believe you need to speak to this gentleman. I don't know what he's on about. And she'll begin walking up the stairs, and they'll look at you and go, is there anything we can help you with, sir? I know you're in that investigation.
DM, I would like to respectfully challenge the meets it beats it. It was me having to check it, and I met the role I needed. Wouldn't that be me meeting it?
You met it, but you were trying to persuade her. And she was already very She didn't believe you after she talked to the lady, and the guy has been
Okay.
gone for 20 minutes.
Okay.
So after
All right.
the person there was like, hey, he's been gone for 20 minutes and he didn't stop and leave us anything. And now she's lying to you and trying to get away. And you're like, well, hey, no, he definitely wants to meet at his house. Which went from your first thing was, I'm trying to give her, he's downstairs. Now he's at his house. A lot of that is super goddamn suspicious, my man.
All right, I'll take the L. I'll just take the L and meet up and wait for the crew downstairs.
All right. You can wait for the crew. Tempe, you will make it back out, and you and Quartz can be walking towards the stairs as the woman finishes walking back up to the top.
Perfect.
You very shortly meet Dave back down on the bottom floor.
We find anything?
Very little, but there was lavender and vanilla incense in his office. I saw a picture of him and a halfling. Was it a male or female halfling?
It was a female halfling.
Female halfling, and Alex, to save time, I'll explain the details of this halfling to them.
Okay.
It is an old I will say it is an old wedding photo, so that way that seems relevant. It's an old wedding.
Old wedding photo. Okay. And then I'll state that he had a locked drawer in his desk that I couldn't get open. I would state that I think it's trapped, but I rolled so low that I doubt I would know that.
Okay, so we need to. Here's my thoughts. A, we could try to find Reed's house, or B, we come back and we either break in or steal that desk.
Oh, I also took a little something, and I'll pull out the piece of the glasses and give this to Dave. In the eventuality that he takes his reading glasses, you might be able to use this and cast locate object like you have been and find him.
Oh, fuck, if I could get some of his hair or some. Does he have a personal bag?
I looked for stuff. All I saw was the reading glasses that might belong to him.
Fair enough. Man, some piss would have been great.
Some type of, seminal fluid would have really hit the spot.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking we could come back tonight and try to get in that desk. Here's my thought, gents. If we can get some hard evidence with this symbol, we can get the town guard behind us. And then we get a lot more leeway with seizing this dude, getting into his house, his basement, his office, whatever he has access to, without having to play this fucking game of distracting this friggin' assistant who's got more common sense than the average assistant. Or we could go to his house. Those are my thoughts. You guys got any ideas?
I would like to know what's in the disc.
Me too. Definitely very curious.
We could wait till tonight, or we could just go back in there and intimidate her.
That's probably not a great idea.
You think we could convince the guards to get behind us?
Well, she might.
Technically, they're behind you now because you're doing this, but you're also doing this on the hush.
Well, they know
Yeah.
we're working on behalf of the captain.
They know you're working on behalf of the captain. In retrospect, they really don't know what you're working on. They know you're in an investigation.
Breaking local laws might look a little too much. I think we should sneak in at night, personally, but that's just me.
I like the subtlety a little more on this one. I think, Dave.
Okay.
DM, I need some advice though, because
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know. If I wanted to go in there, so like I'm completely invisible to people who rely on dark vision. Now, if they're seeing
Absolutely.
with torchlight, that's a different story.
That's a
So
whole
I'm
different
assuming-
story.
So I'm assuming as we walk through here, there's torches on the walls, correct?
Absolutely. Oh, well,
How would
sorry. I apologize. They're not torches. This shit is electricity.
Interesting.
There are electric lamps about every 15 to 20, well, sorry, about every 20 feet. They give
Okay.
off about enough light that each one of them hits about 20 feet of light. They're just bright enough that they're kind of dim, but bright enough they create enough atmosphere you can see the whole thing.
Okay, I'll have to move between the darkness and whatnot. I think I can do it. We have to. I have to be careful, but I really think I can do it.
Matter of fact, while you were kind of walking through there and you want to do that, I can even say that if you want to give me a perception, the best way in spots that look like they are the darkest. As you're making your way through that floor and kind of through, there are a number of spots you can kind of on the ground for, hopefully hide in, but they're fewer and farther between. But if you can get on the ceiling, it is very much more dimmer, especially at night up on the ceiling.
Is there stuff I can climb and grasp and like
because of
wall?
because of the detail, there is essentially enough grass points that if you have the ability to climb and do climbing, then you would be able to.
I do. Is there, when I was in this office, was there a window of any kind? Was it barred? Just glass?
When it was in there, there was actually a window. It was barred.
It was barred.
Yeah. Real quick, Quartz, are you a sorcerer?
He is, but
Oh, do you know what spells he has for level 2 spells? Like suggestion, charm person, friends, anything like that? I don't know if you
Oh.
can see that.
I can. Just give me a second. Sorry. Quartz. Spells, second level. He just has shatter.
Oh.
Yeah, he just has shatter as of right now. He won't get more second level spells until next level up.
Sorcerers, never mind. Not my pig, not my farm. Okay.
Oh shit! I've got an idea.
Hear it.
Because remember, he's level.
What race is? I'm sorry, I'm forgetting the senator's name.
Halfling.
Reed fellow?
He's at. Yeah.
Yeah. The halfling.
He's a halfling?
Yeah, the halfling one is Reed fellow.
Fuck. Okay. That's not gonna. Can I cast? Oh, no, I can't. It says on yourself. I don't know. That's a DM thing. Can I cast disguise self on someone else?
No.
Okay.
I've tried that before too, and yeah, it just doesn't work. That because it has to be yourself.
I'm too tall. It only makes me appear a foot shorter, and if he's a halfling, there's no chance. So I'll have to sneak in. But
The only other thing I could think, you could climb the ceiling to sneak. You could attempt other sneaks. Windows are barred. So my
You
question
could
is, how do we?
disguise yourself as someone else, and if you got caught or seen, at least it looks like somebody else doing it.
that's fair. That's fair. I could do that too. It lasts for an hour, so that's plenty of time.
Oh yeah, you could just be a guard or his assistant.
He would still be far
Well,
too tall. It's a
Be a
short
human
old.
woman.
It comparatively, he's a 7'2" bugbear. She is 5'6".
Oh,
I can only appear a foot shorter or a foot taller.
do we know what her bra size is? No, I'm just kidding.
I will squeeze into it.
The only other thing I could, I'm just spitballing here. Do you think we could get the captain talking to Quartz and Tempe? Do you think we could get the captain of the guard to give us access into this room after everybody leaves?
Guess it's worth asking.
I mean, if you think that you can have verifiable evidence that there's something verifiable that will 1000% put the eye on him, yeah, he could probably get a warrant to do it, and right. You would definitely want to make sure that there is something in there, but who knows?
Perfect. Okay. Disguise self is going to work. Yes. Because I can make my equipment look like a guard's outfit if necessary.
Okay. All right.
I have a disguise kit as
Well,
well.
I think the
but
disguise
that's
self
that-
covers
yeah.
more.
It sure does. I was just saying if it came to it, I could maybe.
Yeah.
I'm also a fucking cat, so I don't know how much that would help me.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do it then. Fuck it.
All right.
Absolutely. You wait for the evening time. I guess you don't have to wait terrible long because it was already late in the afternoon by the time y'all finished. You find a spot where you can kind of hunker down for a little bit. Wait for it to get dark outside. About 9:30, 10. Tempe, you will cast Disguise Self on yourself. And essentially, you're going to have to get into the lower hall, which there are windows that you could possibly open on the lower hall if you don't want to try to go through the front door.
What do you think would be an easier task based on guard assessment?
Guard assessment, you neither are great, but if you're going for it, then the window and trying to pick the fucking window and get through that would be a lot better than trying to make the front door.
All right. How long does guidance last for?
About a minute.
Well, would you mind casting guidance just to help me out for the first minute?
I sure would.
How high up is this window?
This one,
Perfect.
about 4.5 feet off the ground.
Oh,
Okay.
All right. Lockpick the window.
All right.
rolls.
You will
Plus-
put your bar in there and slide it and manage to just slide the lock over and slide the window open and get on inside. Pushing it down and give me some stealth to make it through the floor to the stairwell and such.
Plus guidance.
Yep, plus guidance, so pull that on there. All right, that's a 15. If any catches you.
I am invisible if it's dark, so.
It is a little shitty. One guy, as you make it up through to the second floor, catches part of what they think looks like a foot moving its way up to the second floor. So gonna have to roll pretty good on this second one. Go ahead and give me another stealth check to continue along and make your way to the third floor. And
Oh fuck! What are these rolls?
what are these
And you would get
rolls?
some bad ones.
You're gonna make it to the stairs and start heading up for the third floor. You will hear someone that shouts from the second floor, which will definitely kind of alert the guy that was making his way up from the first. Hey, where are you going?
I say nothing. I disappear. I run off.
All right. Give me another stealth at disadvantage as they're running behind you. You're really gonna have to make this one count. And you make it to the door to set up to start lockpicking the door, and they are running up on you. What do you do?
Are they following me just down the hallway, or am I like pinched? Are they coming?
Right now they're at the top of the stairwells. If you don't do something quick, you're gonna end up pinched.
Okay. How many more floors are on this building?
There's a total of 3 more floors.
Oh, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna keep going up then and try and lose their trail.
All right. Let's say you keep going, making your way for the actual roof. Give me another stealth roll as we hit 2 floors up. 15. That's better. All right. Right now you're looking good. Might as well go ahead and finish this. Give me an advantage roll with stealth as you make it to the fucking roof. That's going to be a 17. They lost sight of you, so I'll go ahead and give it to you like this. Hold up. That's 14. So with that, they have lost you, but for how long?
Yeah.
You have made it to the roof of the building. You are in a small flat that appears to be that's there, so that way they can get access to different parts of the roof. What are you doing, man?
How many guards did I see chasing me though?
As of when you started, it was the 2. By the time you lost them, you could count about 6 to 8.
Me and Quartz aware this is going on at all? Have we heard anything? Or
Give me a perception from outside the window. Woo! Y'all definitely hear the commotion that's going on inside, as some of the people from the lower halls have been alerted at this point.
Okay. Dave, I have an idea.
okay, let's hear yours. I got one too.
I'm gonna smash a window on the second floor, and we gotta book it.
Book it.
Like run out of here so they don't see that we just fucking did that.
Okay.
But hopefully the window being smashed will draw them to that.
Okay, real quick, I'm so sorry to do this. My son popped in the room and I got
You're good, man.
distracted. And I know we just talked about this. Where are you and me in this building right now?
I think we're
You're outside. You're outside.
Okay.
No worries, man. I don't care about stuff like that, especially when it's your kids.
Yeah, that's
and
very
being
different
and
than
being
playing
a
a video game.
dad.
Okay, I know. I just okay. So we could my idea was trying to yell at the guards, "Hey, down here!" So we could do both: smash the window, book it, and I could yell, "Hey, somebody just busted out of this window down here," and try to yank them off of him.
Good idea. That's a good idea.
Okay. Oh, okay. Bust the window. You go, and we're assuming there's trees around this building.
Yes. I mean, there's trees around the building. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go run through the tree line because the guards probably know who I am now. Unfortunately, but I'll wait in the tree line. They'll think it's me. I'll keep my figure out a little bit. They'll be like, "Oh, maybe that was that guy from earlier." You yell, "Hey, this guy just busted out of a window." It can chase me out into the woods, given Tempe time to maybe get back downstairs or out, depending on the circumstances. Does it sound like a good plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay. I'm gonna go jog to the tree line and start fucking fiddle fucking. Do I have any
Alright,
rope on me? Hang on.
I have a sling. I'm gonna huck a bullet at the window I'm trying to break.
Give me a very easy like attack roll to hit the window. You
Damn.
smash the fuck out of the window. It smashes. You can hear people as they make their way towards the window, and you said you were dipping the fuck out.
Yeah, I threw my rope over me, and I'm like running at the tree line.
Okay.
Make it look like I just escaped.
Absolutely. As someone makes it to the window, Dave, they'll kind of catch just sight of you as you're making your way just past one of the trees and trying to dip away. Give me a stealth roll just a little as you're trying to kind of like shield yourself with.
Wait, what? Why is it doing that?
You got heavy armor on.
It's because you have
Oh.
heavy armor on. That's still a 17.
I was gonna say, I'd say as they're like peeking out the window that got smashed, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, "Hey, somebody jumped out of the window. He went that way." And I point off in direction of where the trees were rustling.
Absolutely, Dave. You're making your way off. You're saying this. They're like, hold, citizen, while we come to ask you questions. And they'll lean back into the window. Tempe, you are up top, currently trying to figure out what you're going to do. You hear a window smash. You see your friend running off into the woods, and your other friend yelling at other guards from a window.
Okay.
That cracked me up.
I will work my way back down the same stairwell. Slowly, though. Slowly.
This is most like
And-
Monty Python way of saying it. Hold, citizen, as we ask you questions.
That fucking cracks
This whole
me
thing.
up.
Monty Python.
Wait there. Let me question you.
Yeah, it's so Monty Python. I love it.
Go back down the stairs that I came up initially, slowly. If there's movement, guards, or anything like that, I don't want to do this, and Dave won't like it either, but I'm going to pull my short sword out and just keep it at the ready and go full fucking Nova on anybody who does catch me.
All right. Are we trying to be stealthy? Are we...
Yes, stealthy,
Okay.
yes.
Let's attempt to be stealthy. So far, so good. 20. Roll 22, so you're going to beat them. As of right now, you're doing great. Moving on down. Where are we going to try to go out at?
Go out at? I'm sorry.
Are you trying to get back to the office?
Oh yeah, like there's no way if like I'm trying to get back to the office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna give me one more stealth to make it back to the office. $18. Let's see. If anybody catches you as you're at the door. Nobody catches you at the door, so you're good so far.
Is it locked or unlocked?
It's locked.
Okay, thieves' tools.
All right, this one click.
Okay, go in, close the door behind me, and lock it behind me.
All right, I need to find out real fast. Quartz, are you standing there waiting for the guards, or when they dip in, are you running away?
I'm waiting for him.
Okay. Cool. They're about to meet you out there to talk to you. Tempe, you have made it inside of the waiting room. And Dave, you are currently streaking through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
How far do you run before you try to turn around? Are you going to head until you get into the mountain range? Are you going to try to circle?
My intent. This is a Hail Mary move, so I'm just going full for it. I'm gonna run as far as I can into the woods, try to go over this like mountain range over here and back into the lower class homes and walk around.
All right.
Yeah, they're on their own. That was my only Hail Mary, so good luck, gents.
Yeah. Once you hit that
Appreciate you.
mountain range, I hope you like climbing because it's a little hard to get through like that particular. Not terrible, but it'll take you a second if you want to climb over.
That's
Yeah, I'll
nothing
do
for
that.
a cleric of Tritherion.
All right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'll
That's
just
true.
go.
Nothing for a cleric of Tritherion.
Easy work.
Tempe, you're inside.
Okay. I'm going to go into his office, but before I do that, is there anything that seems out of the ordinary in her office before I step into that office from different from earlier?
No, as a matter of fact, the only thing that seems different is it seems a little more empty.
Okay. Then I guess I'll go into his office.
All right. Give me a thieves' tools for that one. Luckily, you managed to click it after you had done it once before and made it inside.
Okay.
Give me
in his office.
another perception if you get to that desk with a 12. You do notice there is a alarm on that desk.
Like a mechanical or a spell or
Like a spell, the alarm spell.
Well, shit.
That's what you missed earlier.
Okay.
Am I allowed to make a suggestion above table?
I mean, you can above table, yeah.
What if you just busted out the top of the desk with the sword? Would that set the alarm off? If you don't open the drawer, you just
I
break
don't
open the
know.
top?
I don't know.
Neither. I know that it would be pretty evident that it was fucking broken into if he did that.
They don't know who did it though.
That's true.
We're free citizens traveling the realm. They can't interrogate us about it.
That is true.
How big is this fucking desk?
I mean, it's pretty good size. It's made of oak.
I try to lift it up.
So hold up, it's oak. Probably weighs about 600 pounds.
Damn.
Who has the bag of holding on him?
Well, I don't know. I may be. Let me think. Nope. Yep. About 500. About 550, 600 pound desk. It is thick, solid hardwood. Mahogany.
Okay.
Break it down.
Okay. I'm just going to have to chance it. So I'm going to go back to the door to the initial office and unlock it as well as. So I'm making sure both doors are unlocked, correct?
Okay. Yep.
And then going back to the desk. Before I engage with this, is there anything in this office that looks worthwhile?
I mean, as far as just worthwhile, do you mean just financially? Because like there's a nice jewel encrusted ashtray. There's...
I'll get that. That's going. I'll take that for Quartz.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
There is some very nice quills.
Sure, why not? I want it to look more like a. I want it to look like a petty theft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
So,
I
good
do.
idea.
There's some very nice quills. There's statues, and I mean, if anything, you know, they're definitely worth money.
Yeah. Take them, put them into my inventory, and then let's go for it. If I get it unlocked, okay, I'm going to say this ahead of time. Since I know it's an alarm trap now, if I get it unlocked, I'm ripping it open, grabbing everything out of there and then taking off and then heading back to the roof.
I completely understand.
3, 2, 1, please work.
Oh, he got it.
Nice.
He got it.
I will say, just out of curiosity, have the guards reached me yet?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm about to get to you, but I'm letting him just kind of finish out to this one sentence, particular segment, and then we're popping back over to you, and then
Okay.
cover how this is going to work.
Okay.
All right. You get into it, click, and you have unlocked the lock on the drawer. You yank it open and reach in, and just with your big hand snag out what's in there. You feel something long and slender and feels like a folder, and just bolt the fuck out the door.
Okay.
Are you doing it once you hit the second door? I'm assuming you're just dumping all of your speed into getting up to the top, or you try to be stealthy at that point?
Yes.
Just jumping
To the roof. Yes.
Yep. All right. So you will open that. You're going to bust through those doors, headed for the top. Quartz,
Yes.
as you are standing there, a couple moments pass by, and about 4 or 5 minutes at max pass by, and some people walk to the back and go, "Oi! You said you saw someone bust through the window."
Quartz looks panicked and he goes, "Raise the alarm! Raise the alarm! Somebody's a thief. He was loaded with bags of stuff. I couldn't make it out.
Bags,
A
you
large
say?
Figure. Yeah, I don't know what was in it. It looked like he had made out with a lot. He burst through the window and he ran off into the woods
Thief,
over
could
there.
you maybe give us a description of what you saw?
A big figure, large.
Big figure, you say? How large?
I don't know, but maybe 6, 7 feet. I couldn't really tell. It's dark.
Oh,
I saw it from a distance. I was just walking around nearby. I heard the noise and I looked over and I caught him falling from the window, and then he took off into the woods over there.
huh.
But raise the alarms. Come on. You need to get your guards searching. Uphold justice.
Oh, absolutely. It seems we shall call the other guard. It seems they need to know about this large, imposing figure with lots of bags. Yes. Let us. Would you please come with us while we're at it, so we can inform
Certainly.
them of this man with bags?
Bags holding things.
Yes, bags holding things.
assume
Yes, sir. And
Stolen things.
they will just sit there nodding at you and just asking you to walk with them as they go towards the doors at a relatively brisk pace. As you begin walking towards the doors, you will hear the guards over what sounds like the air as it speaks up and goes, "We got a figure headed for the roof. Headed for the roof."
Shit.
They will look at you and go, "Huh? Did you see it? Did he have an accomplice, do you think?"
I couldn't see inside of the building. I just saw somebody come out of the window.
Come
I
with us,
said.
just in case. We still could use a description of the partner, and they will grab you along with the arm and rush themselves to the front of the building. Tempe, you are rushing for the roof. You can hear as the guard are being alerted as you are rushing along, because they have seen you now. You will make it to the roof before anybody makes it to you. What do you do, as you will have exactly 2 rounds? You have 12 seconds to figure this out.
Well, immediately start scaling down one of the sides of the building, probably towards the back side of the building, not the front, because I don't want to have gates.
Absolutely. And you said you have a climb speed, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. So I assume we're getting there, dashing as hard as we can in this climb. maybe dropping a little bit. So that'll give us that. So how far can you move in the span of 12 seconds?
It's half of my movement speed, correct?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't
thought it was
bugbears
10.
have like a really good climb
I
speed?
thought they had a really good climb speed.
Yeah.
I don't know where to see it on the sheet.
No, one
sorry.
second. It's okay. Let me.
It should be in your features and traits, I thought. I don't know though. I'm just thinking about another
Speed.
ranger bugbear that I have in a different campaign, and I think his climb speed is like 45 or some shit. Like it's ridiculous.
I
I'm
have
reading
no idea.
30 on DM Dave Publishing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was 30.
Yeah, I know that it's good. I think maybe he has a bonus for like, a
Bugbears
feat
do
or
not
something.
have a base climb speed.
Oh
Really?
shit. Huh.
Nope.
Okay, then is it possible to just do acrobatics then, like I had done before when I climbed a building?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Give me an acrobatics check.
Nat one.
Hey,
I am not having luck.
You are not having luck tonight. Hey,
God.
Tempe, as you go to hop over and start climbing down, your hand immediately slips and you fall. Let's see. I think so it's 60, so
Oh.
oof.
Hey, you got down fast.
You did get down fast. And you will take 18 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground on your back.
Ow. That hurt.
Fucking flat
you
back.
alive?
You are I tell you what, you made it down in 6 seconds.
I will. Okay. What is around me?
There's a little bit of open space and general like grass, and there's about 30 feet to the trees where you can start finding some trees.
In the dark, I'm invisible, so I'm moving towards the woods. So,
all right. If you use half your speed to jump up, that's 15. If you dash, that's another. You can get to the woods by the time they look over the side of the building. Give me a stealth check. All right. Let's just check to see if they notice anything as they see.
I'm invisible, so.
Oh, wait, well, that's right, but they don't rely on that. But you are invisible because of the distance. So you are correct. I won't even make you roll it because they are more than 60 feet away from you. Even with that, there's no torches down there, so you will make it away, Tim.
Yeah, barely.
You will make it all. Yeah, barely make it away into the trees. Quartz, as they rush you back inside, they'll go, if you'll just sit here with us for a moment, and they'll just direct you to one of the chairs. If you'll sit here for a moment, we need to find out what's going on with this, and then we'll come back and we'll get that description from you, and then get that taken care of. Thank you so much for holding.
Yes, I'll be glad to help.
And they'll rush away, and everybody will be gone. Eventually, you'll have a number of people rush back down. Quartz, you're going to get a count of roughly about 25 to 26 guards that eventually make their way out to start patrolling the outside area. There's the 2 that come back that stop and talk to you and go, well, it seems the perpetrator made it to, at least one of them made it to the roof, and can't seem to make heads or tails of where they are. They have to have fallen.
They did.
Wouldn't they die from such a fall?
You would think. I mean, it's over 60 feet.
Well.
But yes, if we could just get that quick description, as they finally have a quill and paper.
Like I said, it was a decent size. I just really saw the silhouette. It's dark out. It was from a distance as well. I mean, it looked like he was carrying a lot, and he jumped out of the window and he fled into the woods near the school.
He'll jot it down as much as And go, yes, but I tell you what, if you can remember anything else once you're not quite so shaken up, give me a performance check real fast.
Will do. And also just to say, because it was actually like driving me nuts, because I swear this other bugbear that I have in a different campaign, his climbing speed is 45. It's a variant
I think it's just your
of a
speed.
bugbear.
Oh, is it a variant of a bugbear?
And the base is 30, and I think he probably has some kind of gear that makes it increase by 15. But I just wanted to say that.
No, hell yeah, that's dope.
Performance.
I'm gonna have to get that gear.
Seriously.
He's gonna have to get some spider climb.
That's crazy.
I will give this to you
And that
because
one
these
is
people
wild.
are fucking dopey.
Okay.
Either way, that is a 7. So you managed to convince them that you were shaken up and that of your description. And again, we'll if you happen to think of anything after you have calmed down, citizen, please come to the guard and let us know. And then they will let you go.
All right.
You can step out the front and you will see
stroll out
all of those
calmly.
other guards patrolling the area heavily. You didn't necessarily discuss with anyone where the meetup spot may be if everything goes south. So maybe the
we did
inn?
not.
Yeah, I was gonna say Quartz is gonna go to the inn. That's where he's gonna head.
That's where I would head, because I need a fucking drink.
Absolutely. Just assuming that y'all would have that y'all pretty much, even after not discussing it, would assume that everyone was going to meet back up at the inn if everything should go south. Dave, you're going to make it there right before Tempe will. Quartz, you will make it back first. Dave will make it back about 30 minutes later. Tempe will show up about 45 minutes later. It will be
Quartz
about
is gonna be-
almost midnight by the time the three of you finally fully reunite. There's not very many people in the tavern at this point. There's maybe just a couple of people left over night drink, getting nightcaps.
I'd say as Quartz gets in there, sees that Dave and Tempe are not there. He's gonna order 3 drinks, sit at a table, start playing at his pan flute, just chilling.
Oh, absolutely. Sit there.
Acting inconspicuous.
Everybody will eventually funnel in.
When I get there, because I assume we're taking a long rest anyway. I'll
Yeah,
just go ahead.
y'all can role play and do a long rest and all that right now. I don't figure you're gonna do a whole lot more at this point.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't. Not saying you can't, but I'm saying probably not gonna happen.
All right, I won't roll it, but when I see Tempe's condition, I'm just gonna go put a hand on him, pat him, and cast Cure Wounds. Hey, pal, you all right?
Oh yeah, no. When Tempe walks in, I imagine he's walking like, "Oh my god, oh my god, fuck me."
I'm definitely limping, and I have like mud and like trees, like leaves in my fur. It's like, okay, they did not go very well.
Hey, it worked though.
I fell off the goddamn building.
I cannot believe you made that.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. But I got it. There was an alarm on the damn drawer, and I got it.
Well, what's
What'd
inside?
you get?
Here, I hand it to you. Remember, I can't read. Please take this. I need 4 drinks, please.
Well, here's a drink I ordered for
You can start
and
drinking
Dave,
the
this
one
for you
that
as well.
that Quartz already
What's the
got for
the
you,
cost
and
of
you
3
will.
drinks? DM?
It depends on what you got. It's right there in the
Firebrand.
Clockwork Inn. That will be spirits, so it'll be 5 silver.
Okay, so
And then I
15
will.
silver.
While you're counting out the silver and whatnot for the drinks, which I appreciate, by the way, I'm going to set on the table as well the valuables that I found. I sold this, and I thought it'd be a good idea to make it look like petty robbery. Here, take from this as you will. And I set the valuables on the table, or at least not in public for view, but like to him.
And as a matter of fact, I think you do that. You hand over the files to Quartz or Dave.
Whoever wants them.
All right. When you pull it out, one of the items is a wand, and the other one is a blue folder.
I'll take the wand.
I'll take the folder. What's in the folder?
The folder contains medical files for a Fiona Reed fellow.
Oh shit. What's the wand?
It doesn't tell you outright. The only.
Okay.
Can I do an Arcana check on it?
What?
Typically, that's why you have identify. You could also
Oh.
take it to the magic shop and be like, "Hey, do you know what this is?"
Yeah, I'll probably do that. What? Just to above table to put it in my inventory. What name should I put it in as?
Above table, it's a magic.
Okay.
We might. This is hot material, so we might get a scroll to figure out what it is and not show it around and about. You know what I mean?
What, the files?
No,
The
the
wand.
wand. The wand.
Oh, okay.
The files, like I
Alright,
said, it is the medical files for Fiona Reed fellow, female halfling. They seem to be kind of older files, and they outline a condition that she had, essentially dying of breast and lung cancer.
Is that symbol from that whatever religion in this file?
It is not.
So I would bring. So I did use a locate object on that symbol before.
You did,
So-
and it was in the area when you were going into that area. It
Okay, but
did
it's
the
not in this folder.
it was in that area when the spell ended. You're not sure at this point if it was in that drawer or on someone or.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if that was like forgotten. So like,
No.
retcon.
I'm
Oh, okay,
100%
got it.
on top of it, man. I got you. It's just this particular thing. I actually find this lovely because you got this. The other group never got into this drawer. Matter of fact, the last people that tried this tried to open it with a fucking familiar. They turned into a goat.
That's what the story's from.
That's what the
I
story's
remember
from.
that story. That's fucking hilarious. I thought about that story.
But you
Well,
got the
while he was,
file. You
trying to
got
get
what this
into it.
is, and it, like I said, is the medical files of a halfling woman named Fiona Reed fellow that seems to have died of cancer about 5 years.
Is there any relation between this cancer and the virus that they talked about earlier that I would recall or know?
No, this is definitely if you. I assume because I remember you're proficient in medical knowledge, right?
Medical. Let me see. I am
Medicine.
not proficient, but I do have +4. I don't know what the difference on
Either
that
way,
is.
okay. Well, you have +4 either way. Give me a quick roll. Looking at the files and everything. Even with a 10, there is no connection between the symbol or that lady and in this particular set of cancers. Pretty straight up. This woman
Okay.
died of cancer.
Is there anything that I can see in these files that would relate him to these missing women or this symbol?
No, but it definitely has him listed as her husband.
Hmm. Okay, so I'll share this information with the group, and I'll say the only link that we have at the moment is the symbol that was on that dead woman. It was up there somewhere. The scent of lavender and vanilla was in his room, and we could see there's some religious ritual going on. I don't know what, and this guy clearly loves his wife who died of cancer. I'm thinking loosely on the information we have, maybe this guy's using these protests as red herring to get women to somehow bring his wife back. I feel like as a cleric, I would be somewhat familiar. I know liches exist and people, try to bring the dead back.
Mhm.
So I'm working with a very loose thread here, but that's my on the surface only link I can really pull here.
Red.
It's a good stretch for sure.
Or he's gay. I don't know. You know.
Is there a photo?
He's truthfully
Sure.
just Buffalo Bob. There is a photo in the files.
Does it look
Tempe,
like the
as you
woman
look
on
at
the wedding day?
It does.
Okay. Yes, that is definitely the photo I saw in his office. He was with her, so they were married. So that's confirmed.
Okay. Well, you need to get healed up. We should probably long rest. What's the plan for tomorrow, you guys think? Want to track him down? Try to... Fuck, dude, I got nothing.
So,
Other than
admittedly,
breaking into the
tomorrow
house.
you have a meeting at 1:30 with Reed Fellow. At 2:30 you have a meeting with Roland. You still have the parents and loved ones that you can talk to see if you can gain any other insight or connection into what connected these women. You can try to search down his home. You have a whole bunch of options open to you. Just
we know where he
overall, just
lives?
kind of laying it out for you. You do not currently, and
In the medical paperwork, does it have an address?
that's a good question. It actually does have it does.
Okay,
Good question.
here's an
Yeah.
idea. I show up to the meeting, ask some general questions, and then whoever Tempe, since you're the quiet one, you can break into the house and see if you can find any further evidence, or vice versa. And I could try to use locate object and stuff like that to see if that symbol's in his house. We can collect more evidence, stuff like that.
Works for me.
Okay.
Hopefully, I don't have to climb. Is his house tall?
It is over here in the high class homes. So
I got 2 potions of healing.
they are multi-floored and relatively big.
God damn it.
The new inside joke. Tempe's now scared of heights. Fucking 60-foot fall is nuts.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna die. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
dude,
lie.
realize
I'll be honest with you, I got really fucking worried that you were gonna die. I'm not
thought I was
gonna
gonna
lie.
die.
Holy
Just
shit.
out of curiosity, what's your max health?
28 or 26. 26.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I was
so
when I
that would've
rolled
been-
I rolled 66 at that point for
Yeah.
that, and I
You
was
got
like,
2 ones.
if I roll max on this or something, he's fucking dead. Thank God I rolled the
36.
average. Thank God I rolled average.
No, you said it was 60 feet. I was like, oh no.
I barely made
Tempe.
it.
I was like,
Do it.
please, for the
watched
love of
here.
God, do not let him go out like this.
That was blind.
Dude, and
Blind
I
luck.
The
Dude.
guards would have just went around the back, just bugbear just
just
splattered on
just
the ground.
splattered Bugbear on the ground like, okay then.
I would have made it a whole quest to make you a statue.
The statue of
statue
Tempe.
of him mid-fall.
I fucking love it. Y'all can spend the rest of the night just kind of laying out what you're gonna do, having plenty of drinks to your heart's content, and then you can go up to your very nice suite and get a long rest for the evening. We'll pick back up in the morning at whatever time y'all want to wake up. I'm assuming y'all want to get up kind of with the day, so maybe.
I have a quick question, just out of curiosity. If I were to play an instrument in an inn or a tavern, would that possibly get me a little tip from people that were
Yeah,
witnessing it?
you can absolutely do that. I
will say
you can
that
go around. I set up performances and all sorts of shit. Just
Well, I rolled my pan flute.
yeah,
Well, I
but
was
you were
waiting for them
inside.
to
But
get
you were
here.
inside the bar. There was only like 2 other people there.
Okay.
They were
For future
finishing.
stuff.
Yeah,
though,
they were
okay,
finishing their
gotcha.
night off. But for future stuff, yeah, if you were like go in during the middle of the day, or you want to set up a period of time where you stand there doing a performance somewhere for a couple hours, yeah, we can absolutely. If y'all would actually like to call it here, we'll call this for the night and pick up with y'all starting from the next day, next session.
Not a bad spot.
Or we can keep playing for another 30 minutes. It's up to you.
If it's all right with you guys, I'd like to call it. It's kind of late by me. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
Absolutely.
we can call it. I got a
Absolutely.
busy day tomorrow at work as well, so.
All right, everybody. We'll call it there.